Monday Madness.
Monday Madness.
All right. So thank you for those who are joining. Again, disclaimer, I'm a little angry, I'm a little annoyed, and so this is going to be our Monday Madness rant, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
All right. So those of you who caught that video that we did about that ugly lady over there, I'm going to say ugly because I'm angry. She's not really ugly, though. So we posted a video. When did we post it? Saturday? Saturday morning?
I believe so,
Some shit like that. I posted this video about some hoe, and she was talking shit. Okay, she's been talking shit on TikTok. She was talking about.
But what caught your attention?
All right, what caught my attention is, again, I've always noticed that, right? In any social media, anytime I see anyone's name and they have numbers attached to it, X3, XIV, 3, 13, 14s, 4. I automatically assume that they rep something, right? And it doesn't mean, okay, but then when I look further into it a lot of the times, right, this particular woman, when I first saw her stuff, it said from Chola to Chula. So, in my opinion, okay, we've already done this video, right, about dropouts and stuff.
Yes.
And we were explaining this over and over and over that we're not talking particularly about gangsters.
No.
Anyone can be a dropout, right? You're a parent, you can't do it anymore, it gets too hard to give away your kids, you're a fucking dropout.
You start some type of school or any program.
It gets too hard, you drop out, you're a fucking dropout. Can you be redeemed? Yeah, you can. I think you can be.
If you start, completing things that you start.
Take accountability.
Yes.
So, all right, so go back to that woman. It's okay. So I saw a lot of her videos. I didn't follow her. I wish she would pop up on.
She's been on the social media since like 2020.
And a lot of her stuff was just about her personal life. How she was talking about she didn't have a good relationship with her son. A lot of them was she didn't have a good relationship with her mother. Another one was she was pissed off. I think she was one of them too with the tablets, right?
Yes.
Where the light was green because her boyfriend, I'm not sure, is incarcerated. And she was pissed off. She was pissed off because she'd be sending messages and he wouldn't respond.
She's been with the man for like 10 years, never met him.
She did time 2 or something.
Yes.
All right. So again, I saw this, whatever. We move on. We do our own content. However, this last time when I saw it, it caught my attention. It caught my attention because for the last few years now, things have been trending. The prison life, the prison wives, the glorifying of, oh, my man is here, my man is there, video calls, presents, whatever. It's a trend.
It's unbelievable.
It's a trend. So anyways, so I happened to see this lady's video, and I watched the whole video. And it was a long video.
Yeah,
I don't know how long. It was a few minutes. And she's talking about how she became friends with some woman.
Yeah.
And that woman was friends with some other woman.
Lady that she was beefing with on social media.
And her friend, the lady she was beefing with social media is man.
Yes.
Her man and her man, both of their men were in the same prison, I guess. They ended up finding out they're in the same prison. So, she was talking about the husband, her boyfriend, whatever, told her, hey, cut it out, stop beefing with the woman.
Because that woman told her husband in the prison, at the same prison, and that lady on the TikTok, her husband got checked by some people.
Somebody, yeah.
And because they said that she was talking.
Big homies,
yes.
Right? So she did this long video, and she went on about, fuck the homies, I don't disrespect anyone, fuck the politics, I'm not politicking.
Prior videos as well, she said it doesn't matter about anybody's rankings in the prison system, fuck that shit, if they have big homies, fuck all that, I'm just worried about my own man.
Alright, so that's why when we did the stitch, I'm like, look, and you guys saw it. It wasn't disrespectful. I didn't call her out of her name. We didn't call her out of her name. I was very clear about it. It's not normally our genre. It's not normally some people want to roll with it and accept something and stretch it out. It's not something that we normally do. And it just happened to be kind of a long, lengthy video. So she ended up blocking us and found out, Saturday evening? Something like that. And then, today...
Our videos were reported on
that same one for harassment and bullying, and so we appealed it, whatever.
Other people from her channel came over and...
all these profiles, whatever. So
defending
we
him.
actually got a video sent to us on her new profile or whatever, and she did a video. She blocked us and then decided to talk shit about us, which is the other video. But we didn't record the whole video. It was just a piece that we ended the clip that someone sent us, and she decided to go on there and talk shit about us
in the comments.
And we were asking her questions, and see how this is what I'm talking about. it doesn't matter about the truth. This woman has a lot of followers, so she's making up all these fucking lies and
making serious accusations
people
about
are
us
going to believe her.
That we are CEOs and that we're cops. And I just
I don't
uploaded
even
that
give a
video.
fuck about that.
Yeah,
I'm
stuff
talking
like that.
about the fact that she's trying to change around, saying that we're twisting her words,
And
that
we're talking about things we
that-
shouldn't be
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
When
That-
she deleted the original video, and in that
Yes.
video, she's talking about male prison politics.
Yes.
And she's now saying that we are the ones who are questioning her and talking about things that we're not supposed to talk about. But she deleted that video because
She knew better.
she knew better, and now
And
she's
she's talking
twisting
a
it
lot of
around
shit.
on us.
So whatever, it is what it is. I happen to catch a glance.
Hi, Spinal.
Yeah,
¿Cómo
it's
estás?
done. Hey, Nifty Nickel. And so this is my post today. This is a Monday rant, Monday whatever, Monday madness, Moody Monday, whatever you want to call it. I don't understand these dropouts. I really don't. And again, people get so upset with the word dropout and oh, you can't be saying that if you've never been in a gang. Well, I'm not, again, like I said, I'm not particularly talking about people who are ex-gang members. Just happen to be that this woman is going on with that shit. So let's go into it then, because then we had some other women. There's a bunch of women that follow us on the TikTok that were up in those comment sections. If you watch the video, I don't know if you posted it. Did you post it?
I posted it.
It's a lot of shit talking. And whatever, I'm here for it. It's good entertainment. But that's just my rant today. I don't understand.
And it's pretty weak when you block
Yes.
people and then you go talk shit about them on your channel,
Yes.
and you don't direct them, you don't address them directly.
Right.
So that's what and she made another video talking about us,
Right.
calling us Thelma and Louise, and she's saying, that, hey, we wanted to talk about things, and we were questioning her about
I didn't
her
question
number
it.
and her. I was like, no.
No.
She's fucking banging on social
Yeah,
media,
so whatever.
and she's being a little fucking ranker. That's how I took it.
It is. And again, let's go back to that. She's fuck. Seriously. Hey,
Hi,
Fred.
Fred.
What's up, ladies? Grabs ruffling. Yeah, we're always ruffling someone's feathers. Ain't nothing new. So that's the deal with that. I mean, it's really stupid. And this whole, I don't have anything against anyone or the prison wife community, but I don't understand these ladies though, right? They give off this persona that they want to be like, oh, well, I'm a strong woman because it takes a certain woman, but then you're bitching because you're not getting any dick. And then you're bitching because you're tired of paying bills and doing it alone. All right? Stop complaining. Like,
Right.
I do it alone. I've been doing it alone for the
Yeah.
last, 10 years, right? I mean, I got my sister, she helps me a little too, whatever. But still, for the most part, I don't get this. And then you're going to go in, the whole private account stuff. I don't
Yes.
understand that. I just don't understand it. I really don't understand the whole...
What are people hiding?
Yes.
I guess it's going
We
to
always
come
talk
on.
about this, but you know what? Today's our Monday rant, so
Yeah.
join in if you like or whatever. But I just don't understand this whole private stuff. What could be so bad? Again, I've had my life threatened many times.
Yeah.
I've had people pull up on me many times. And I'm not saying I'm badass. No, I'm not saying that. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
However, I just don't understand the fear that these people have, and that's where I get a little annoyed. I get annoyed, why do these dropouts always win? Can we talk about this?
Right.
I want to know. Can somebody answer my question? Why are dropouts winning is what I want to know.
Sure.
I want
Too many of them.
You got that one guy who's doing all these interviews, whatever, and he's making money, and it's okay, whatever, whatever. I'm just a civilian. This is just my humble
of
opinions.
course.
They're things that I've seen because I bust my ass off.
Yeah.
We do the hair stuff. We do our own content, our own stuff. I could be telling many stories about many different people,
Yeah.
and I'm sure people would listen. I'm sure we'd get a lot of following, whatever. But that to me, that's being a sellout.
Yeah.
It's not being true to oneself. So that's part of my rant today. What else?
It's just how people just on social media, it just goes back to social media. I just think it's a bunch of pussies. How can you, these people that talk so much shit about people,
Yes.
and then when you leave a comment, you don't have to disrespect them,
No.
get out of character, and right away you're the bad guy, and they're like, oh my gosh, she's a troll, oh my gosh, and they start attacking you with your physical
Yes.
appearance, and then they
Doing
start,
it for money, most likely. I agree. I do understand, but that's what
and then they
but
fucking
money
block
can
you,
only
right?
go so
Right?
far. Is what I'm saying.
But now we're talking about then they don't take accountability and they're like, oh my gosh, you're just talking shit, and then they block you. And that's just what. Then they send people like their friends with private accounts to continue to go talk shit.
Yes.
That's such pussy shit.
I think what it is, what bothers me too, is that these are the same types of people. And again, we are personal people. We do go and we
Yes.
travel a lot and stuff. We do little gigs here and there and stuff like that, pop-ups and stuff. And these are the same people that they'll never tell you anything in your face.
Yeah, they'll never
They run their
direct
mouth,
you.
but on the internet, I guess they just have this. I don't know. They feel ballsy, or they get
On the internet,
they
because
feel
it's so
powerful, I
simple.
guess.
It's like easy access, and it pisses me off because I'm used to in-person
And
confrontation.
what does that mean? That doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna go and have a
No,
fist fight.
but I'm saying
or
you can
anything
have
like
conversations with people because it does. Yeah, ¿qué dijo?
Troll armies?
Well, yes, and
Yeah.
like I said, it takes practice
Yeah.
to learn not to
Say
use
stupid
violence,
shit. Yeah.
not to
Yeah.
use threatening words when you're speaking with people. That's really hard because that's how I learned to defend myself in school.
Right? But you can't do that now.
Or you don't talk about it. You don't say, I'm gonna kick you.
You know what? This is funny. Like, okay, so a few years ago, remember when I got in that fight?
Yeah.
I'm old, dude.
Oh,
I was out of fucking breath. I couldn't believe this on Thanksgiving, dude. I got in a straight fucking brawl. Like, unexpected.
It was
straight
like slow
up
motion, and
brawl.
this was fucking that was crazy.
So you know what?
Because she's used to breaking people's
I
noses.
used to love to fight when I was a kid, right? But I'm old now. Dude. I was so tired.
And that
after.
fight, it was tricky. It was tricky
Oh,
because it was
man.
slow motion, and it took place in the living room, and so the person that we knew was as a family member, and so I felt bad. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's either your life or their life. That's how, because this person was saying, I'm gonna unalive you.
Yeah.
I want you unalived.
Yeah.
So when you hear that, don't think it's just
They're
it's just
saying
a joke,
'cause they're
even
angry.
if it's like a very
Yeah.
close friend or a family member. So I said, you know what? Whatever. I don't give a fuck, blood or not. That's I got my sister's back. So no me meto. That's between them. But when they're doing the fighting, that other one, because anything goes when you're getting in any type of fight. If it's not a boxing ring, or something that's like that where there's training involved.
Right.
Anything goes. Kicking, throwing shit, strangling, anything. So what it was going on was slow motion because we're like, this person's really serious. They're saying they want to lie to you.
Yeah.
And we're just like, I'm like, fuck her up. And she's like, we're like, no, because we are family.
Well, my dad was dying.
Right, my dad was dying
there,
right there
guys.
sitting, and he's
So
all
true.
out of it. And so then, the other person's getting like a lamp, trying to hit this one. So I'm like, all right, after she throws the lamp at her, I'm moving objects out of the way because it's like, no, let it be, like, just move. So, I mean, things like that. That's what I'm saying.
She's trying to pull out my weave and all that.
So now we come back to social media. It's so simple to fucking talk all that shit and blah, 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 and poke this and poke that.
Yeah.
Oh, reported and blocked. And in real life, it's not like that, and it pisses
That's
me
where,
off.
okay, let's talk about that. That's where I get so angry. And and you know what? I'm not even say angry. That's too much energy.
No.
Frustrated. I get very frustrated.
Yeah, it is.
Because, in real life.
Fighting is not worth it. Oh, it is,
Yeah.
Fred. Sometimes it is because some
Huge fine.
people,
No, you're right.
some people need. That's how they're gonna stop.
Yeah, I agree. You know what?
There's certain situations. Yes, violence is not the answer. It's
No,
not. It's not. And if you can avoid it, please. But there's some people that just keep pushing it and pushing it. And also, it's your life or the other person.
That's what I've told
when you
myself.
walk away.
That's what I've had to learn. After that fight, I learned, you're right. You are absolutely right, Fred. It's not worth it. You're absolutely right.
Yes.
And people are just so quick to spark a fuse. But let's talk about this for a minute. It came down to that point. Like, I used to talk a lot of shit. Not so much talking shit, but what I mean by that is people take it. Like, I have to be forward with the people, right?
Yes.
And if you're going to get upset and you want to hit me, then that's fine too, right? Pero it came down to it, like, where I've had some situations in my life where that's what I tell people. Look, you want to keep talking that shit, you want to fight, you really want to fight, dude, it's your life or my life. So someone's going to leave here dead. Because that's the only way, and that's the horrible thing about it, okay? And that's as awful as pointless and as stupid as it is, that's really the only way things, I think some of those things, we got to come back to the old school, like the Wild Wild West stuff.
My friend broke someone's nose. It cost him $20,000 to fix his nose.
I was very lucky. I got in a fight in 8th grade, and he was my friend, but he was talking a lot of shit, and I socked him. I was pissed off. I was an angry kid, and I do feel bad about it. I really do. And I apologize.
He was instigating a lot of shit.
Still, I do feel bad. I do, and I have apologized as an adult. I did see him, and I'm very lucky. His parents, they didn't press charges and stuff. I was suspended. I wasn't allowed to attend, my 8th grade promotion. My
The
parents were
broken
pissed
nose
off.
dude started it.
Yeah, it's always,
And it's terrible. And then again,
but you know what's also scary about that too is, if you don't know anything about the human body, that's what really made me stop fighting. Because I used to love to just get pissed off. When you're an angry person, right? That's what makes you feel good, right? You want to hit somebody, you want to hit something. And so, what's so funny And so it's not funny, but it's funny, But no, in all reality. And so what really scared me though was I didn't know until later on in life. I didn't know that if you hit a person wrong in the nose, you can kill them
anywhere. Also,
you
body
hit them in the throat. And so I did not know
points.
these. Like, you hear a fight, you think fight, right? And you're just like, we're gonna slap each other around, but a wrong move, someone to fall and
people start convulsing, and it's terrible.
So
it's so
honestly,
scary.
yes, I don't think it's.
So that's why it avoided means yes.
I agree.
However, but if someone keeps coming, like
sometimes that's the last. That's the last straw. Unfortunately, that's just the last straw. As awful as it is, and sometimes it can sound very senseless. It really can.
And don't take it lightly either when someone's telling
No, but when somebody, I've learned my lesson though after that, and this was a few years ago, right? Like 5 years ago, it's gonna be 5 years ago, something like that. I did learn that someone tells you they're gonna unalive you, they mean it.
Yeah,
I don't
think
care
it's
if
a
they're
joke.
ha 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 smile on your face. No, take that shit serious and be on alert because that person. She wanted to unalive
you.
me.
You don't know what people are on either because I can really what do you call it
because I mean I was giving her some pretty good ones and she was on something or something
so that
because,
enhances their
and I was like, but oh man, the funny part was I was just so fucking tired.
And it was slow motion, like I said. She's all,
I think if it would have been on video,
and then the other one's like pulling her weave, and it was a good weave because it didn't come out. The other one had a cheap one, so that shit came off.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's back and forth, and I'm like, and the punches were they're all hella slow, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yes. And so but that person really did want to unalive her,
And then later on, it continued, and again, it got to the point.
But we really got to know and understand that person, although they were blood family, they really meant it that they wanted to unalive her. Yeah. And it's just that's how people feel.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that feel like that about me
and about us. I mean, it's just
the stupidest things. All because I dated the boyfriend that they were seeing, and stupid shit where the guy's not even worth it. But it's a very scary thing. Fighting again, it's not worth it. It's sometimes if you can avoid it at all costs.
Oh yes, definitely. If your life and all that, like in person and stuff like that. But I'm just like, but not going back to social media.
This is what also pisses me off too. Is that most people nowadays too, you can't have a conversation with them.
No.
They want to get all, profanities and, slow down. Let's sit down.
Like I said, it takes a lot of practice to express yourself without violence and without, and
now we do understand, in other situations, we're civilians out here. In other situations, in organized crimes, like that, then that's a whole different story. That's other rules. That's other stuff. That's not us. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's where people. Oh, what about this? Well, I don't know about that. That's not what I know. But I can only tell you what I know as a civilian. And stupid beefs like the stupid bitch. And I'm angry. I'm not angry. I'm
so
frustrated.
Now this is going back to the social media we were talking about.
Yes.
So this woman again. We posted the video again. And we've never really dragged shit out like that.
Self-defense is different, but shit talkers just gotta ignore those haters.
I understand, Fred. I know you have to ignore it. But
the thing that I'm bothered by though is that this woman is trying to say that we were trying to get prison politics on her. And that wasn't even the case.
She
rewatched the video.
Her original video that she deleted. She was mentioning male prison. And prison politics.
Big homies.
And then she goes by the XIV, right? Yeah. That's politicking already.
That is.
And then now she's changing it up because we stitched her video.
And you can watch the video. It's on here, like I said.
But her original video, she is fucking...
She deleted it, so
she deleted it so that now it looks like we were the ones asking her about prison politics. And it's like you fucking ranker bitch. This is what I'm talking about. Ranker bitches like that. You're throwing these numbers because you're fucking banging, right? Yeah. None of my business, but you're fucking stupid, and then you're getting scared when people are just. We didn't come on. It's fucking social media.
Again, it would have been different. I would have been like, you dumb fucking.
Don't put your shit.
You know what I mean?
So it's like, don't put your shit on social media if. You can't even handle a comment, and we weren't even disrespectful towards her. We stitched. It was a fucking reaction video we did to her video, and she fucking blocked us, deleted her video, and this is after because she fucking was chismeando, saying that her husband had gotten checked by who knows who in the prison because she was running her mouth on TikTok. Disrespecting big homies, whatever the fuck that means. But we just made a reaction. We just said, hey, maybe that can be maybe seen as disrespectful.
If
you're over here talking about male fucking prison politics. As women, we're civilians, right? But this woman's talking about prison politics, okay? And then she's talking about fuck the politics. I only care about my man, and who gives a fuck how
So
they
that sounds very
politic.
dropout to
So it
me.
sounds like your fucking man
It
must be a
sounds like a lot
dropout.
of those ladies that we saw in here that were against that wanted to fight for the integration, stopping the integration. And like that one lady that gave you the shit because you asked her if her man was a dropout.
Yeah, but it was because they were talking about, do you want to sign this petition and support us? And I'm like, well, what's up with it? What's going on in the prison? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
And then she was like, yeah, because we don't want the integration with like the PCs, S&Y guys, like chomos, rapists being integrated with the GP. And I'm like, oh, so is your man a GP or S&Y? She got pissed off. And it turned out to be her husband was an S&Y. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, then you're in support of like chomos and rapists then. Like, let them fucking deal with that shit. I don't know. And so I don't know how what the turnout was.
Yeah, I don't know
if the integration.
But that was one example. Then you had the other lady.
She was a prison wife. She was talking all that reckless shit to me. Like, oh, well, I'm just asking, bitch. You put it on social media. It's public.
Right.
Turn your fucking comments off or get the fuck off the social media.
Well, it's just like that one lady too. Remember the one? She had a lot of following. She had a big following. She had all these women. They were all like friends and stuff. And she never would say. They would ask her, "What is your husband in for?" Oh,
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm not ready.
It's none of
when
your
I get
business.
so many subscribers, I'll talk about it.
And then they say it's none of your business.
And then she ended up getting exposed. Yeah. And her husband was a chomo. He was chomo
as a
teenager. Regardless, it doesn't matter. Chomo.
He was convicted.
Yeah.
So whatever. And then so she cleaned it up.
So it's just a lot of stuff, you know. And again, I'm not attacking these prison wives or anything.
Not at all, no.
It's just the thing that I don't understand. Like again, if I was in that lifestyle, which I'm not, and if I had a man who was in that lifestyle, which I do not have a man in that lifestyle. But if I did, and I was gonna be posting stuff like that, then I'm gonna own it, whether he's a fucking snitch or not. Like
because
so what?
The content that they're putting out, especially like we're talking about this prison wife community shit. This is what this is talking about here. So that woman, the content is all based on prison and the husband, his video calls.
This is drama. It is drama,
well,
right?
It's not. It would be drama. It is, right? The viejas, right? Yeah. But I'm saying we just do fucking videos of our own accordion.
I do my music stuff, right? Because that's what I really truly have a passion for. I love my Mexican music. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody likes it. This is the shit that gets the views. And it's terrible. It's terrible because I don't give a fuck about it. It just happened to be.
And it's just, like I said, it's social media.
Right.
And we understand anything we put out on social media, we fucking know what to expect and what reactions we're going to get.
Right.
And sometimes I want all the fucking smoke. Fucking comment, leave your reaction. I don't know.
Right.
And so that's what I'm saying. So when you, what is that called? Every action has a reaction. Yes. We've always lived by that. Look, this bitch up here, she's fucking commenting on TikTok when I was scrap.
Yeah, whatever,
anyways, we're going to look at it later. Anyways, because she is. Anyways, so, and yeah, because she reps it too. So that's what I'm talking about. Another fucking bitch banging.
She'll have to comment. We'll have to look at it later on TikTok.
So what I'm saying, back to that, what we put out there is we understand, like, what kind of feedback. And when we give our responses, I understand, like, if I'm going to be putting out.
Hey, Demo, how's it going? Hey, Teddy.
If we're going to be talking about certain content, right? Yeah, we understand what we're putting out there.
Right.
But this woman is specifically speaking about, the fucking prison wife.
So, Timo, we're talking about, if you go back to her videos, like on 2 days ago, we posted a video about this woman on TikTok. We did a reaction video. We did a Stitch, which is a reaction video.
Yeah.
Because she was talking about, she's been talking about it. She goes by Diana XIV, right? Timo, hold on to your seatbelt.
But no.
It's just stuff that happens in the social media.
Okay, it's the prison wife community shit, right?
So yeah.
So she goes by the XIV shit, right? And so, but it caught our attention because she was talking about how her man's in prison and she made friends with another prison wife.
Yeah.
And that prison wife, she was like beefing with some other prison wife. But then this one that was acting like a friend, she told her man in prison that this lady was talking shit on TikTok, disrespecting big homies.
Right.
And both husbands ended up being in the same prison.
Yes.
So her husband, the shit talker lady, her husband got checked by I don't know who in the prison. And then she was like, no, babe.
But she did this whole video, it was a few minutes long, about she don't give a fuck about whose ranking is what, which is big no-no.
Status is in prison.
She don't give a fuck. All she cares about is her man.
Yeah, she said fuck the politics.
To me, if I was, and I don't know how this stuff works, okay, I'm just saying from my person, the way I think, I'm a little screwed up, whatever. If I was a big person and I felt disrespected by this fucking hoe that you're supposed to be fucking checking, you best believe I'm gonna check your ass and you better shut her up. So I think that's where I get a little annoyed, where these women are so loose-lipped, and that's where I get annoyed because again, I came from a household with man, grand household, right? Same thing. I think it should be like that in any other relationship. So So this woman's over here, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't come at her like that.
No, we didn't. The reaction was we just gave our opinion.
Right.
Hey, because if you put anything on social media, it's public unless you make it private.
But we
then
don't do that. That's
we
not
don't.
what we do.
So it's for what is that? For fucking grabs for
entertainment.
Yeah, like, and it wasn't So yeah, we just told her our reaction. Like, oh hey, like well, you're saying fuck the politics and the male prison shit. You're politicking because.
Like, and I can see how.
Well, yeah, we're like, well, you're saying you don't politic.
I can see how someone, because remember, let's just be real. Everything gets circulated in the
Yeah.
prisons. My music videos have been circulated in the prison.
Oh, yeah,
we had guys from where was that guy from Texas and New York?
Oh, a lot of them from different prisons.
Supposedly, El Chapo had seen our videos. Supposedly, remember all that stuff. So anyway, so things circulate into the prisons. They do, okay. And so that's all I had told the lady. It wasn't like, hey, you better watch out. No, it was like, hey, look, just so you know, everything, believe it or not, the stupidest things, they circulate. They get to the prisons. So for your man to be telling you, hey, like, slow down.
Because she said he got checked.
He got checked.
Because of her stupid ass talking hella recklessly on the internet.
Yes.
And then she's fucking backing out like a ranker here, going by XIV, right? And so she was like, I said, that's like politicking right there. Because she's like, fuck the politics. I don't politic. I'm not into that
but then
shit.
she was beefing with some woman,
Yeah.
telling her about she was a homie hopper, so she has homies. So you're saying you're XIV, then you're saying you have homies. So then how are you gonna say you're not politicking? Do you understand what I mean?
So it's like, and then your man already got fucking checked,
yeah.
and he told your ass to cut that shit out, and you're still fucking talking that shit on the internet.
So let's move forward. That
Yes.
happened Saturday. So then today, somebody sent us a clip because she blocked us. She blocked us.
Blocked us.
And all her little friends, because she's got a lot of followers, all her little friends on TikTok, they were tagging her to the video we did. But we tagged her directly because it was a stitch.
we directly.
So anyways, so she blocked us. And then we got a video sent to us today. And
All
the
her
video
comment
she
section.
decided to make, she deleted
You
the
ladies
video.
aren't afraid to call people out. That's much needed. Well,
And
I wouldn't
it's
call
not
it
calling
called
it out,
out.
yeah.
It's just like social media because that's how everyone interacts nowadays.
But
And-
again, all about being accountable, right? It's
Yeah.
about being accountable.
so I
You gotta
understand.
Own your shit. You
Again,
gotta
what
own
we
your
put
shit.
out, we know what to expect.
It's like, for example, okay, let me just be very clear, okay? It's like a lot of these YouTube people I see on here, right? These a lot of these YouTube guys, a lot of these like TikToker guys who, they're writing books, they're doing all this stuff, right? Although that's not my business. Good for them, they're making money, right? But my thing is, me personally, being a civilian, not just being raised the way I am, what my values are, right? I would have a lot more respect for these guys if they'd be like, hey, you know what? I'm a dropout. I am a dropout. I wore a wire. I told on my friends because my wife was sick or whatever. It's like, there's no excuse. You know what you're getting into. And I've heard it over and over and over, right? Oh, you don't know my life. Oh, because they were disrespected. If you know the rules are made. If I had a club and I have rules and you're not believing my rules,
it's organized crime because they're fucking organized.
So that's where I get rubbed the wrong way with that. Again,
And again, these people are just talking so freely about these organizations. I feel like esos nombres, those names of organizations, without it was very fucking sacred. Don't talk about that. And now it's just
now it's
out
like
there.
it's a popular thing.
And now it's just like cool now to like be saying all that. And
so I'm just saying about accountability, right?
Yeah.
You should own it. Like again, I'm not perfect. I made many mistakes, but I own it. It's like I have some embarrassing moments, and things like that where people are like, oh, aren't you the one who dated the homeless guy? Yeah, I am. I was. Oh, you were in love with that guy. I was.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like stupid shit. And it's like, I own it. Oh, aren't you the girl that, but the rumors, I will not own the rumors, okay? Because I've never been convicted. There's never no proof. I mean, those are just rumors. People make shit up. Emily's the home invasion lady. And what do I do again? I stab people and I shoot them. And what was the other rumor? Oh, you extort people?
I extort people. What else? Some bullshit.
So again, they're just stupid things, and it's just a Monday rap because I just don't understand that. I don't understand people like that again, and I know it's very easy on the social media. I just don't understand because I don't do that.
No.
So maybe somebody can make me, one of you guys on there can make me understand. Why do people like to do that? Is it because they enjoy the attention? Is it because they feel so shitty inside that it makes them feel good to just go and like
that one guy. We did the reaction to this one guy and some dropout. And yeah, he just continues. That fucking guy, I don't know his name. He did an interview. The fucking guy.
The guy, the one that raps?
I don't know what his name is. Anyways, we did the little video there. It was just a little reaction. And yeah, he continues to talk about, the big guys in the back that are never going to see the light of day.
There's a lot of those. I'm not sure which one.
But anyways, it's like, well, what do you care? Let them. That's their life. If they choose
way back, you're right.
And it's like, if they choose to continue to live that lifestyle in prison, if they're lifers, whether or not, let them. That's their life. What do you care? But hey, if you're making money out here, you can't hate on the hustle.
Well, I guess I'll say this. We'll stay on that then. I guess I would hope that if they're making some money, they have a heart enough to send some of that money back to where it belongs.
Because they don't listen to no man.
Right. Because that's what I'm saying. That's like, and the way I compare with hair, because that's all I know, right? Because we do the hair, okay? It's like us. When we first got our license, right? Somebody brought us in. Somebody that was already doing it, right? And you got to do the stupid shit. You start off as a receptionist, right? So you got to do all the dirty work. You got to fucking wash the comb. You got to sweep up the hair. You got to go get them the fucking coffees, kiss their ass, right? Then after that, you move up a little bit,
because you're doing all the footwork.
Yes, right. Then and you're still giving them money.
Yeah,
you're making them money, right? Yeah. And then you might get to be able to.
Those guys are making it back, yeah. Well, I mean, you can't hate on the bag, you know. It's but it's fucking loser shit. You left the lifestyle and you're still talking about these men that you talk shit about, right? Gay. Oh, they're still in there. Yeah, and then
I don't know. I guess so. I guess my thing is, though, is like, how can that? Like, there's got to be somewhere. This is just my observation, okay? I feel like there's got to be some type of human rights or something where these prisoners can have a voice for them where they can stop that. Just like, I've been seeing on here that certain rappers, you can't mention their name or it's like a copyright. I think there should be something like that. I think maybe somebody needs to look into that. Like human rights or civil rights, you know what I mean? Something like that, because yes, I understand they may have committed a crime or whatever, but that doesn't give people the right to go and write books.
Even if it's public information, like some say.
Yes.
And it's just like you were saying about the hair, how it kind of.
So that's
right.
Right.
So you're working with someone doing the footwork.
So let me go into that real quick, right? So then you start doing your own. You start renting your own. You start working for the person, right? You get your position. And stuff.
It's not admirable, but that's the motivation.
Which part? I'm sorry, the making the bag. Oh, that's the motivation, is the money. But money can only get you so far. Like, and that's where I get annoyed. Okay, I don't hate on their hustle. Good for them. What bothers me about a lot of this stuff I'm seeing here is that they're not putting it to good use. I'm not seeing them like change up their look, remove the tattoos. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not remove the tattoos. I don't know. But do you know what I mean? Like, put it somewhere.
They're still dressing in the colors.
I don't even care about that anymore.
Stupid shit.
My thing is, if you're really gonna push a positive message, right? Why aren't you donating to like at-risk schools where the kids can't afford clothes or something, or you know what I mean, like something where you're actually seeing it. This is just like, oh, because I'm driving the Tesla now. Oh, because my baby needs a BBL, or I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where it's like, okay, so the bag, like, get your fucking teeth fixed. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. This is just my observation.
Something like that, right?
So yeah, this is just our rant for today.
So yeah, going back to the hairstylist shit.
Going back to the hairstylist shit though, right? So so then you get up there, right? And you're still making the other person money. That's just the way it is, right? You're not supposed to go, how about American Cholo? He's kind of doing the same with that. Again, I don't agree with everything American Cholo does. Again, I'm glad that he finally apologized. He gave an apology to my daughter after he called her Buster. He kind of remember that and whatever. But other than that, like, he does some good things. I like some of the things he does.
And I'm not really too, interested.
I'm starting to see that the Southerners, like South California, they don't really do things that they do up here. It seems like they have different rules.
And I'm really into American Cholo like that because he's from down south. And it's nothing, fuck this whole shit that they're talking about regional. Well, it kind of is regional location shit because he's from down south, dude. And what are we used to hearing, like, people down south scraps? Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, just keep it real. Like,
he gets
these podcasters, like, all of them from down south. Yeah, like, mind you, who cares? That's what they're doing down there. I don't really care. I'm really interested in, like, the Southern California.
Well, see, and I don't know what's going on with American Cholo, because I really liked him when I first started watching him. I really liked him.
Yeah, because he came off saying
he wasn't anything that had to do with gangs. It was just like certain issues, just like issues within our own people and stuff. And then when I found out he wasn't Chicano, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But at the end of the day, he's still raza. He is. I prefer that than white guys trying to be like these white guys that I don't know what they're doing. You're so proud to be Chicano, right? Supposedly, but you're married to a white lady and you got white kids, you're white babies. It's a little interesting.
And then you're fucking talking about all these big organizations. It kind of
seems like you're trying to start stuff between our own raza.
The white guys on
the white guys
that were used to be a part of something. Yes. Now you're just civilians as white boys, and now you're talking shit to these. So
that's where I've never been gang. I don't. It's just very weird.
He gives back to the community. Yes, the American Cholo. So probably
did like the turkey and all that. That's what I'm saying.
And that's good.
And that's what I would like to see these other guys.
And I like that he's doing that and he's taking care of like his area. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, I think that's how it should be. You take care of your area, and whoever has like podcasts up here, whatever, like because he's trying to make a difference. They're all just stressed out about American Cholo, but it's like
like the church guy.
He's doing his own thing.
What's the church guy doing with his money? the truck
Yeah.
guy from here. Like,
Yeah.
what is he doing with his money? I saw something about like a food pantry thing. Dude, people are fucking hungry every day. We've
Yeah.
been homeless. We know what that's like, all right? You're fucking once a day, little bullshit, 2 hours. That's not going to
Yeah.
help anyone. You need to do it every fucking day.
Yeah. But why are people so stressed out about American Cholo?
Fred, or who was that? Fred, can you give us some more?
He's
can you elaborate on
he's
that?
down south, pero
I feel like everybody wants to be like to his status, but I don't see the status.
With the status, I think it's I think maybe he's just a little more polished with his podcast, and
I think he's cleaned it up a little bit.
Yes,
I think he's cleaned it up a little more.
And it just seems like a lot of people now want to like mimic his podcast, and I'm seeing it all over with like the Chicano genre on YouTube. Like everybody's tripping off of him, like, oh, he's not a leader, he's not a spokesman, or for the raza. It's like, well, do your own fucking shit for the raza. Why you gotta wait for him to do it? He's doing his own thing down there. He ain't tripping about people up north. He does. Let him.
Yeah.
And I think that's fine. You should take care of your own area, and that's what it is. But back to what we were talking about.
Back to what we were talking about, yeah. So all this stuff. So this is all part of our rant today because it all
Yeah.
goes into the same category, right? And so that's why it's like it's just like it's frustrating to me. It's frustrating.
Freddy said because he talks a lot of shit about so-called dropouts when he just went to.
So see, that's what I don't understand. Maybe can you elaborate on that, though, Fred? Because that's what I don't understand. I hear the YA a lot. I do hear you guys say the YA. Well, not you particularly, but I do hear like.
And I understand that that's a man thing because it goes into the prison genre.
So maybe I'm not too familiar with that.
And of course, I just feel like a dropout's a dropout. And I don't really
wait, stop. So do you guys consider him a dropout then because he only went to YA? That's where I'm confused.
And in my whole life, I've never. I don't think you need to be a. What do they say? Like gangster to like you have gone to prison, done prison time to be a gangster. Because not everyone
gets caught,
and they're not unfortunate like that. And I think that's what people are.
I think that's maybe
overlooking.
With some of these people who have done hard time. Maybe that's what they're not understanding.
And it's like
that's where that's where you get the because like it's again where we were growing up there was a lot of like I guess it was like a Norteño hood where we lived, and then when we were like teenagers it became very sur. Like you had people that were from Stockton, you had people that were from LA, you had people that were coming from like Arizona, and they were doing the sur too. And so it was just different people, whatever, but they were repping the sur. And a lot of them, as far as I know, I don't think they ever did time too. But they would do some crazy stuff. Like,
and they were going back and forth in Norteños. And also, again, like I said, we were just looking, from the outside of all this shit.
Right.
And a lot of them too. We never heard of that term upstate. That was never used. It was just Suda. You're repping the blue. That influence came up here, and then that's why these guys would get into it a lot where we were from.
Yeah.
It wasn't about you're upstate or you're not a
so
real one.
So I wonder if somebody can tell us that. Has there and now we are kind of talking about that, but it's because that's very new to me because like I said, it was weird to me because like I said, we had the so-called Sureños that lived where we lived, and then these guys would come from all different areas, and instead of them beefing with each other, they would all collab together. Yeah. So has there been a change in the last few years? Because now I'm really seeing it. Well, maybe on the YouTube, maybe like the media makes it look like that. Like, oh, if you're from real South and I'm from here, but I rep South, then we're not friends.
No, we never.
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
But again, like we don't talk about the prison genre.
No,
like
it's
that.
not.
It's just that these subjects are coming out now
because these women
now it seems like more women
yeah.
are like really. They don't even know what they're doing, but they're just like talking about it because whatever.
Well, and that's where I think that some of these women are full of shit. I'm sorry, because if you've been with somebody for so many years, right, and they've been in there since you've met them, then you have to know. I'm not saying that the guys are going to tell them everything. That's
like we said in the
but I'm sure they have a clear enough knowledge to know if they're like PC or not. And does that matter to me? I mean, no, I guess not really, because I mean, what does it do for me? Nothing.
No.
I just don't like that. Like I said, I've always been like that. I was raised like that. Like, you leave something, then you leave it. You let it go. You fucking stop talking about it. It's just like, when it went wrong with me, right? Me and my husband ended up divorcing, and my dad, my dad was like, he was already like, he didn't even want me to get married, to be honest. He was like, don't matter. Like, you don't gotta get married, whatever. So anyways, but I ended up getting married. And so then when things were, like I was telling my dad, because he was my best friend, he was our best friend. And so, like, yeah, Dad, like, it's not working out. And he's like, all right, then fucking dump him. And that's it. Put in your fucking divorce papers, leave him alone. Move on. Don't fucking bring it up. Don't talk about it. Just, it's done. And you know what? It's the best thing. And he'd be like, with anything. Like, all right, ya no vas a hablar con esa persona. Like, for whatever reason, you see the true colors. All right, fuck them, man. Don't talk to them.
No takesy backsies.
Yeah, no takesy backsies. So that's where it's just, maybe we'll never get people to understand. I'm not trying to convince people or anything like that either. But it's just, they're just things that are just like,
And again, this whole conversation opened up with the
With
TikTok
the TikTok
drama with the prison wife community
Yes.
and the wife that was talking about male prison politics. And that's how this conversation came up. And so now she's twisting it around, saying that
we were asking
about
we want to know
male
things that we
prison
shouldn't
politics.
be. That you're when you're like that's the way I took it, right? Maybe I took it wrong, okay? That she's trying to think like she's badass, like I ain't no snitch, so I ain't no fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yet she was fucking.
But you block us like a bitch.
Yeah, and then talking shit behind her back. So then in the comments, she's all talking all this shit, and she's like, "Yeah, well, that one right there, she's got a man in the feds." And it's like,
even if you did, so what?
Hey, look, another bitch is commenting on my shit.
It's going off.
So it's like, so what if I have a man in the feds? What the fuck, and what am I doing? Am I putting videos and being talking about it and giving fucking
and being
good
like,
ass?
Oh, I'm so lonely.
Yeah,
I don't know how
giving
to do
exclusive
this.
fucking details like, yeah, this and that.
Remember that guy that asked you that?
I
remember some guy on here. He'd asked you if you'd give him a interview and insight.
Oh well, yeah, some guy on YouTube, a fucking YouTube guy on here. He had because I had commented on a video last year on some topic that they were talking about my guy, and then like I just put what the fuck. I'm like, oh, what do you want to know about him? I'm in love with him, and what? And then the podcaster guy was like, would you be willing to give some insight about that individual so I can do a profile on him? I'm like, absolutely not, no. And
you should know better.
Disclaimer: I do not have permission to speak about my
anything.
My honey.
None of your business.
No
one's business. But yeah, so they're just things where it's like, oh my gosh, it's a funny genre, I guess you'd say.
It is.
It's funny to me too because it seems like everybody's in it to win it.
Yeah.
Like that these whole fake beefs and stuff. That's where I get annoyed. This is part of my frustration, right? The video's about frustration. Like, how stupid are you people? Like, let's be real with it. How stupid are you that they all talk to each other on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I chose not to deal with them after all. We can't speak on it. Yeah, fucking right, dude. Come on. How stupid are you guys?
But what do you expect from these fucking...
They're dropouts.
Yeah.
It's like, and again, it's nothing personal. I don't know these people. But what I mean
some of them seem like they are like nice guys.
Like there's one of them I do have a soft spot for. I mean, I kind of do, even though he's like wrote a book and stuff. Like I do like, and I think I saw him at the fair. I swear, I think that was him at the fair.
The Alameda
when we worked the security,
Yeah.
because that one bitch showed up too. Remember that Jen bitch?
Bitch.
Yeah. So she's looking for us. What? And then fucking what was the fucking Nalgas guy?
Oh, the fucking guy that comments on all the YouTube videos.
Artie Marin or something.
Yeah, he fucking showed
that
up
was
too.
funny when we saw him at the fair. We were working security, and then I'm like, I know that face. Like, is your name?
that pervert guy that's always in the comments and
like, is your name Artie? And then he was like, got all like weird. He's like, how do you know me? And like, I think I've seen you on YouTube. And he's like, oh, YouTube. Yeah, no, like, it's just entertaining. I'm not telling you anything, dude. I'm just saying, like, I recognize you. Hi.
Because he was going between a lot of channels.
But the YouTuber guy, the other YouTuber man, I think he was at the fair. I'm gonna say, although I didn't see like that tattoo or whatever it was, I'm gonna say it was him and the wife. I'm gonna say because the motorcycle. I'm gonna say it was him. I'm not too sure. And then the time when we were over there in Manteca, I'm gonna say that was the other YouTube guy. Yeah, I'm gonna say it was him. So and that one was funny too. Like.
I guess some guy, some guy that's always talking about.
I just remember when we used to follow American Cholo Trucker. When we used to watch Cholo Trucker before that fight when it was going on and stuff, I just remember used to see him like in there, and it was always like Fres Nalgas, and everything was Nalgas with him. And then I found out he had daughters, and I was like, dude, this fucking guy, damn.
Very different than the way he'd type in the comments. I'm
well, of course.
And he didn't come through my line. He came
through my line.
I'm like, that's that fucking guy from YouTube. I think he's talked shit to me. I'm like, go ask him if that's his name. And then he was like, oh yeah. And then I'm like, oh, and then that other bitch, Jen, that supposedly she went over there. I think she was trying to look for us, some shit like that. Fuck that bitch.
Who knows, whatever.
So you girls run into YouTube people? Yeah. Well, because
again, we
go everywhere, like everywhere. And like I said, some people have recognized us from places also.
But what I hate is that they're not like, if they have an issue with this or whatever, they don't come up to us. Usually they come with people who's with, like, my mom. Like, are they the girls on TikTok? And then my stupid mom, she don't know any better. She ended up getting us killed. She's like, oh, yeah, they're the ones. Hey, look at you have a fan. Like,
well, okay, like, this is funny, okay, because this guy on TikTok, he was repping Norte, okay? Let's be real.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
He's from, like, Oakland. And so he talks all this shit on TikTok. He's talking all this shit. All this
this is our fucking
banger shit, right? So it's straight neck banger shit, right?
Yeah.
So he
The
goes,
SC
and
word
so
and
when
all
we
that.
were working, we on TikTok, we did our video with our, our security. We were doing that shit
I
at
think
the
it's
fair.
on here, isn't it?
Yeah. And so this guy commented, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be there next Saturday." I don't know what the fuck. Okay, all right. I'm like, all right, I'll see
Well,
you.
say hi,
So
right?
this motherfucker, I saw this guy. I'm like, Evelyn, I'm like, that guy looks like the guy from TikTok. I'm like, get ready, because what if he's gonna try to do some shit? I'm like, because you know how they like to throw like scare tactics, like I'm gonna be there. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'll lose this shit. I don't give a fuck. So anyway, I saw a guy and with his fucking long off fucking hair and his fucking red and shit and his Huelga bird shirt. I'm like, oh my gosh. And he was up there with his bitch and his family. I'm like, okay, let me look at them. Anyways, so he goes through another line and I catch that he's like stalking us. He's looking straight at me from a distance and then I'm like, oh man, I tell her, I'm like, because she's at the other one, I'm like, it's that fucking guy from TikTok. I'm like, go ask him.
No, like not ask.
Yeah,
him,
no,
but,
like,
say hi.
yeah. So we're like, hey,
and we're personal people, we like to be personable. So
and
why
so
not?
she's like, hi, and she said
like,
his name
hey,
from the
so-and-so.
TikTok.
And then he's like, no.
Like, no, I'm not on
And then the
TikTok.
wife's like, yes, it is. Yes, he's on TikTok. And then he got all ready, you know what I'm saying?
And then he ended up
"Oh,
following
like,
us
hey,
on
how's it
TikTok
going?"
like a week or two later.
Yeah.
And it's like, why
Some
do you?
people are just funny.
Why the fuck do you guys do that? You have so much to say to us on the internet, but then you
Right.
see us in person, or it's not even nothing bad. You can't fucking say hi.
Yeah.
Que sangrones.
Yeah, I don't get that. I just don't get that.
Ugh, it's rude. Like, it's so like, gosh, common courtesy. Hi.
Right.
What the fuck?
Well, it's like these guys that last time, they fucking didn't give me the address, and then I didn't know you had to pay for the motorcycle.
Yeah,
shit.
who the fuck did that?
One of those guys.
That machete guy. I think.
Oh, was it him?
I think it was him and that guy right
Yeah,
there.
Iron Fist. Did you go to that motorcycle thing?
It was somewhere in Modesto.
Yeah.
And I guess one of them, I don't know which guy it was,
Somebody
they
was saying.
invited us. But hey, no, let's get
Give me the pie.
And then they're like, we didn't go because we went somewhere else. But
Yeah,
we didn't know that there was like a fucking fee and shit.
Yeah, but it sounded like it was cool. Did you guys end up going? Since you guys are private, I can't see if you
he
guys
said,
ran or nothing.
no, I remember I
Yeah,
didn't
you
go.
flake. No, again, this is an all fun, man. It's all fun. Nothing that, please. I know some people get offended. No, that's
I
just the way we
understand,
are. Get to know us,
I
but
understand.
because today is just like it's our annoying day.
Yeah, but like I said, like the way we are in our videos, it's the same way we are in person.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people, they get really weirded out by that. You girls caught already lacking LFMA, blah, blah. LOL, I didn't go. I think I was joking. Oh, you're joking. See, I don't like people that joke around.
Oh, no, because what's his name was saying that they were going to meet up or something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They're trying to set us up. I knew it.
Shut
Anyways,
up.
Kara.
Shut the hell up.
But it's where always, like.
Yeah, so again, I mean,
I
they're
don't
just
know.
things, they're things where it's like, again, the whole...
No, like if you have like you said, you invited us, we would have showed up. Like that's what we do.
Right, like that's what we're used to, right? And I guess that's what I'm getting at, right?
Fred LMAO.
I guess, right? Because, like we've been doing the YouTube. I've been doing the YouTube for a long time. I've been on YouTube since 2006. Me and my dad started and all that stuff, playing music. And so this isn't nothing new. I mean, it's nice now that you have all these features.
Yeah.
You can do, like, the StreamYard. You can do all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool, but that's why I don't understand why these people do these videos and stuff, but they're so scared.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Like, if you're pushing, and maybe it's just me, and maybe you guys aren't gonna
You
understand.
ladies need a show. Why don't you guys fund it?
Yeah.
We have a cash app. It's 925 Rucas. Venmo Evelyn 95.
Hey, Snorlax. Hey, Snorlax.
Hi.
How you doing?
You too funny and a good.
Oh,
way.
you're funny. Oh,
Funny how?
Yeah, funny how?
Like a
Clown
fucking
funny?
clown?
Like Goodfellas?
That's okay. It's
Emily's fucking Tommy, guys.
No.
I like to be Jimmy. I'd be Jimmy any day.
I'm not Tommy. Okay, sometimes.
But anyways,
motherfucker. All right. But anyways, like I said, yeah, we just we're just who we are is how we are in person, and
again, because it's a rant day, right? It's a
Yeah.
new day. So that's what I mean. That's where I'm a little, annoyed with all the stuff I'm seeing, because these positive message pushers, right? These positive messages. I'm stringing a positive message. All right. Well, then why are you hiding, though? If you're positive, like if I was really into that shit, right? If I really wanted to make a change and like the things that they supposedly, don't go into this lifestyle, blah, blah, blah. I'm not for that, right? I'm not anti-gang. I'm not. But
are you hearing that? We are not anti-gang.
we're not anti-gang. I
Make
feel
that very clear.
But if you're gonna fucking do it, you better know what you're doing, and there ain't no takesy backsies.
And again,
but that's just the way I feel about anything. Anyways, so let's move forward. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand that, okay? If that's so true, this positive shit, then you should be doing pop-ups. Hey, come through. I got my little
like
banner
some
up
people
here.
on YouTube been calling themselves a public figure. How the fuck are you a public
If
figure?
you're hiding.
You drop out. If you're fucking not in public, you're hiding in a fucking other state in a backyard barbecuing or some.
Hey, wait. We met a couple people that
Okay,
hide in their backyard
okay.
and they were kind of nice.
All right.
So I got
Some.
Okay, I do give people a
Some
chance.
are cute. Some are cute.
And some of them are really nice.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're still.
Well,
fucking
like that one guy. That one guy with the beef. I don't want to be a
What
snitch.
beef?
You know what
No,
you're
no, no. Okay, stop.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. All right, shut up.
All right, so that one, like, there's, I don't know. It is.
Are we talking about the fucking pizza?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
I have met some of these guys. Like, that's right. That's how I kind of know. Again, like, I love social media. And I encourage you guys, like, these beefs you're seeing, right? Like, something that happened at a 49ers game. Something that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go straight to the source. And, it might be full of shit, too. But sometimes things aren't as they seem. And that's where it's like, why keep it going? Then you hear it on this channel. Then you hear it on that channel.
Yeah,
and that's where I get a little annoyed.
No, we always...
Like, what happened to this positive?
We always go to the source.
You should always go to the source.
So like I said, any videos we do stitch fucking reaction. I don't think people know what I'm talking about. TikTok. It's called Stitch, and it's like what you do. You do a reaction.
If any
video.
of you guys have a TikTok, right? And if you don't have a TikTok, then let's give you a quick tutorial. All right. So in order to gain followers, in order to build a following, you're supposed to stitch people on TikTok.
So there's an option there. You look at someone's video and you go down.
Tell me what this
Okay.
is.
So when you go to someone's video on TikTok, you go down to the right corner and there's an arrow and it just looks like a share button. So you click on that and then there's there's things that say
duet.
Yeah, it says duet, stitch. So duet means that you can be side by side with that person,
but you
can't talk.
You're just
on the
giving
video. You're just
like
looking. So say you do this to our video and you're just talking,
just doing like this,
and you're just doing stupid faces.
or something stupid.
And then stitch means that you take a little piece from that video and then you talk your whatever.
Yeah, you can talk up to 10 minutes.
Yes. So that's what a stitch is. So on YouTube, it's called a reaction.
But on YouTube, you can only do 60 seconds.
Yes.
That's what sucks.
Yeah.
But on TikTok, you can do up to 10 minutes. So that's why.
Then not iron.
No problem. So that's what we've been doing. That's how we got this beef with this woman and all this stuff what we're talking about and other people that, things we've seen.
Like, again, for instance, we stitched that Gunner guy on TikTok.
Right.
We went to the source. We
Right.
directly because he blocked us for 2 years on fucking YouTube and he didn't answer my call on Instagram when I was, gonna confront him. So on TikTok, we stitched him directly. We didn't do like a reaction and then did some screen recording shit. No, we stitched him directly. It doesn't matter. He didn't respond. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Just we fucking went to the source.
Right.
And then that EBK guy, he went and did a reaction video to our thing. Okay, whatever.
Which is cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
But then when we hit him up, because again, I love social media. I like to get build a rapport with people. So you hit him up, and then we're like, hey, we'd like to have a conversation with you whenever you feel ready. I guess he doesn't feel ready because he never responded.
Whenever, yeah.
And then the Al guy, out of something, we ended up responding to him too, right?
The Prisoner Awakening guy.
Yeah.
He was respectful. I had contacted him because he did a video about us as well. He didn't know the names right or some shit, so I just told him, hey, this is my name, this is the video, and that was it. And then from there, just to clear that up again, speaking man to man, I'm not a man, but that's how my dad taught me to talk to the man. And he was respectful, and he was like, I wasn't doing it, and I'm like, no, that's fine. I have a problem with these norteño dropouts, not you.
But why? And it's not all
and it's not.
dropouts.
Yeah, no.
It's just the ones that we've seen on the YouTube.
Yes.
Who, they I don't know. Again, it just happened to be that they happen to be from Northern California.
Yes.
And again, we've talked about this many times, and it's not that we hate them. No, nothing like that.
You guys need to stay out of drama combos. I don't know his name, but we're what we put out there,
But they're just conversations. And that's
drama,
the thing. Like, why does it become drama? Because people get offended, right?
And then they involve other.
Hablando se entiende la gente. And if you don't know what I'm saying, that means having a conversation. That's how people reach an understanding. We can agree to disagree, but they're just conversations,
Drama is
people blocked you, ladies. You girls are harmless. Oh, you're so fun. We are harmless, though.
Yeah, we are.
We are. I mean, I know reality. Because at the end of the day, again, and I'm a true believer in that. I'm a very strong believer.
LOL. What's so funny, Junior?
Because he doesn't know what drama is.
Ay, man, que chingados eso, güey. No, it's drama. Like,
and you came in late, Junior.
To me,
the whole video today.
To me, it's like you're talking shit to me. Tell me you guys need to. When you're saying no, wait, don't tell me where you're from yet. When you said you guys need to, right there, you're telling me what to do. You're giving me orders. So that's where I feel like you're talking shit to me. So that's why I said we do stay out of drama, but people like to involve other people.
They like to use us.
But anyways, we are from Livermore, California, 95 Livermore, California.
Where are you from, Junior?
Yes.
Si se puede saber.
And
Or
thank you
are
so
you
much.
hiding too?
Yeah, probably hiding.
So this video, again, if you're just coming on.
I heard the Spanish. Oh, okay.
Okay, but do you understand the Spanish? That's the thing.
How old are you, Junior?
Well, he says 85. I'm assuming he's a year younger than me.
I don't know.
I don't know. Who cares?
Anyways, yes. Thank you so much.
But thank you. So if you're coming on here,
thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate everyone's time.
Yeah, thank you. Whoever else is on here, if you're just coming on here, today is just a rant day. Today is just a Monday, Moody Monday. We're just talking about all the things.
And again, I'm not like yelling at
I'm from the east. Where is that? Exactly?
Where are we talking about?
What
What
are we
state?
talking about?
I'm in Yakima. Saludos, Lucky.
Yakima. But
in the east. What do you mean, east
what
coast?
does that mean? Yeah,
east,
you in the east coast?
what?
Or are you like a?
I've been thinking about moving out. Where? Where are you from?
Yeah, what is?
Where are you
mean?
hiding? This is what I'm talking about. People fucking hiding.
What does that mean?
Say where you're from. You fucking ask me.
Yeah.
Come on, that's not fair.
Who cares about
Yeah,
that?
fuck it.
But east where though? Like East Bay, East Laos.
Hi girls. Hi Snorlax.
Hey,
Cali.
Snorlax.
Okay. What part?
But what's East Cali? I don't know what that is.
Ugh, this pisses me off.
What's East Cali? Because like when we get on the freeway to go east, like Stockton, Tracy, that's east. So it's not south. It's east.
East Bay. What is he? NYC. Now you're not. Oh wait. They want to move to Cali and they're from New York City. Oh,
Oh,
hi.
okay. Well, hi. Saludos,
Okay,
New York
so they're
City.
from East Coast.
Oh, okay, great.
Gosh. Damn, that's all you have to say. All right, go on. So, anyways, so this is just us. We were just
Yeah,
ranting
we're
about.
just ranting about
if you'd
things.
like to rewind the beginning of this video and the title right there, it's just some TikTok shit drama from this prison wife community and some lady that goes by XIV, and she was talking about
But I
male
don't know if he
prison
knows
politics.
about that. Because
Nah.
you're from New York, so what kind of gangs are out there in New York? You know, here in California, I don't know if you know anything about California.
No,
that's all good.
yeah.
I don't know if you're aware of that. Because
I'm not yelling, I'm
New York City has
very
different.
passionate.
They have different rules, right? Like I don't know what they have out there.
No, I meant because we're not men, of course.
Yeah, true.
But when people are talking about that, I mean, you know what it is too. When people involve us in these conversations about like prison gangs and all that shit, when we don't even, that's not us. Because what the fuck, they see us as what, Chicanas, most of them.
Yeah,
And it's, I don't know what it is, but men just want to talk to us about prison shit.
Well,
when
that's
it's like,
okay. That's
when
okay.
it's like I don't even fucking do videos about prison. So
But I'll give you my opinion if you
Yeah,
really want
yeah.
to hear it. Because not everyone's ready for that.
no, they're not. Are you ready to hear this?
Shut up.
We have the discllaimer there.
Yeah, we do have this.
Do you want to hear this?
But yeah, so that's the drama again.
What were we gonna say?
And it's just moody. It's just moodiness. Just the things we were talking
What
about.
were you gonna
like,
say? You were gonna say.
we're talking about the people, about socializing, about going to the source.
But you were gonna say some people aren't ready for this. It says it's so many gangs, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, there's
Of
too
course,
much.
yeah.
And then, me playing Mexican music, then there's another side that it's too much stuff.
Yeah.
But, I guess once you learn a little bit about it, sometimes you have to learn about it, even not wanting to. Like, when I was playing music, when I had a band and stuff, I learned real quick, there's certain songs you can't sing. There's certain locations you can't go and play with unless you're affiliated to certain people.
Yeah.
And everybody pays taxes.
Everybody.
I'm talking about Mexican music, right? And when you don't want to pay the taxes, that's when you start getting those banners like the ones that certain of these musicians are getting. That's how you end up fucking exploding in a plane, like Jenny Rivera, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth. But that's just a little knowledge there with that.
Yeah.
But again, this whole privacy thing, like I get it, privacy is good, but
Yeah. So we were talking about private accounts and people that talk a lot of shit and how the social media is just so easy to block people.
Yes.
Talk all this shit, type all
But
that.
in real life, you can't block people.
No.
Like if it's someone in your town or if it's someone, whatever, you can't block them. And then we were also talking about fighting, yes, avoid fighting at all, like physical fighting.
Yeah. No need for violence.
It's not
Damn,
worth
that's
it.
crazy irony. These say. What part irony?
About the fighting or what part were we talking about?
Or about the Mexican music?
Oh, yeah.
Tax for music, of course, because
Oh, yeah.
that's
Oh,
a given.
yeah.
I don't know how people are so shocked
You'd
about
be surprised. Again, like I said, my life has been threatened many times, and without it's really funny. I laugh about it now because it's stupid. Because I'm stupid. Meaning, meaning like I play music, right? And I can see. Again, I didn't know until now. I'm learning, right? I didn't know this, but I play music because my dad played music. You know what I mean? It's something you do. And when times were hard, I'd go play in the street. And like I said, we were living in Lathrop, we were living in Modesto, we were living in Turlock for a while. We were living in Livingston, all down central Stockton, all those areas. And so there's a lot of Mexican people over there. So I'm like whipping out the accordion, making money. And I can't tell you how many times I was approached by people and they're like, you need to give me all that money. And I'm like, fuck you, I'm not going to give you that money. This is my money.
What?
And then somebody else comes and like, all right, you're not going to give it to me. You're going to give it to them. And again, I'm very fortunate that I've never been hurt or anything like that, but I have been talking.
Because it's all about respect.
Yes, but then when they explain to you, look it, girl, you're not from around here. Do you know who runs these streets here? No, I do not. Do you know which, I'm not even going to say the word, you know what I'm saying, right? And it's like, no, I do not. All right, then. If you don't know it, you're just here. Like, I'm going to give you this chance. Like, you're just, like you said, you're just a street musician and you weren't aware. So this is your warning. So give me your money and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. And what can I do?
Yeah, and you kind of have to put it together. You can't be like, why though?
Right,
why?
Right, yeah. And then you're going to get an ass beating. But there have been
it's common sense.
There have been times, though, when I was playing and somebody that's in the upper highs, and that's where it gets really tricky, right? And they're like, no, I like what she's doing. We're going to let you play. All right. And then you know what? When you're done playing, you're going to come to my house and you're going to play me and my friends some music. You cannot deny the music. You have to go. So, again, we've been very lucky, thank God. It can be a scary thing.
The word respect is overrated.
How so?
There's not enough.
You mean
not
there's
enough
lack
respect.
of, or go into it. Elaborate, please.
Yeah,
I
elaborate,
like these topics.
Yeah.
These are good topics, Junior. So it's overrated. So do you mean like because people aren't taught to respect now, or there's a lack of it, or if you could elaborate, that would be great. But yeah, so again, going into that, there's a lot of things where people, if you're just hiding in your backyard, you're not going to understand.
And these are things you learn along the way. And
if you're also compliant, you'll be fine. If you decide to back
certain
up,
things you do, like on your videos, again, like we just do she does the music, and I just say, I read the comments.
Right.
Because we're not just on YouTube, we're on other social media platforms, especially this international Mexican page. And from there, I learned a lot of things.
And again, let's be very clear with it, right? There are dropouts in the Mexican music as well.
Yes.
There are many musicians who they cannot go back to Mexico because they're dropouts. They started hard, like Larry Hernandez for one. He's fucking dropout. Again, I'm not going to name any more names, but there's just
people are being numbered. No, people are being numbed and dumped down.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. What do you think it is, though? How do you think we can improve that as people? Me personally, the more I get to see it, and it's very sad to say, and people get very offended. So my apologies already if you're offended for what I'm about to say. I really feel the lack of fathers in the household. These kids, and unfortunately, my kids are like that too. I mean, they have a dad, but their dad's kind of whatever. But we do our best. Right?
Yes.
But a lot of these kids who've never seen a father in their life, all they've seen is mom's boyfriend after boyfriend after boyfriend, and sometimes they're not the best boyfriends.
No.
These kids, and then you got these mothers that are angry, and they raise these poor boys to be fucking punks. I'm sorry. That's what I mean. So I can agree with you on that as far as the respect. The people the values aren't there anymore.
No.
I don't know if it's because too many people are using now. I don't know. I really don't know. There is a shift and there's a change, and it's very sad. It's very sad. Who knows? These are the kids that are supposed to, get older and take care of us as a people.
Yeah, they have no fucking
thank you,
respect.
Snorlax.
Snorlax
is so cute. But yeah, so respect. That's approach. All of these things that we talk about.
Yeah.
They can save your life.
And
that's what I mean by the positive message. That's where I get annoyed with a lot of these things that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a crazy topic. Yeah, it is. It is a crazy topic. Wait, the fatherless part or the respect part?
And again, that's where I don't understand how a lot of people on social media, they seem so shocked about these things. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that people get taxed for this and that.
Yes.
How not?
Everybody pays somebody. Everyone answers to someone.
So people are like, I don't answer no man. I'm well, fuck you.
Well, good luck.
You're learn the hard way, buddy. The fuck.
Yeah, and I guess maybe that's why I get so annoyed when I hear these things and I see these things because we've lived it.
It's more negative being promoted. It's more negative being promoted.
Wait, what?
What, we're promoting what?
Wait, I'm confused. Your little fucking 5 sentences, dude.
Yeah,
5 words. I need more elaboration.
Come on, more context.
Yes. We're gonna work with you here. We're gonna get this going.
This is what pisses women off when a man is texting them and they fucking do
like
3 words.
If you're a woman and you're like, oh sweetheart, what are you doing? And then the man's just like, yeah, cool.
Really?
Then you're not interested. Let me put, do you want your dick sucked? And then it's like, oh yeah, baby, bro, just
ding 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 ding.
Right? But if you're like, shut up.
You got all the
right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you motherfuckers. No, motherfucker.
Now you're taking too long. Hurry up.
But yeah, so these are just
Right.
topics we've been talking about, guys, and things that again, just it's today's a rant day. Today's a rant day.
Yeah, because that stupid bitch on TikTok. I mean, I'm gonna call her.
Well, and then the comment section, her comment section. People were like saying we were mean. The fatties, I'm over the fatties.
Yeah.
I'm over.
Everyone's always talking shit about our physical appearance. We see ourselves every day. We know we're fat.
It's all good.
It's whatever, you know.
But that we're mean. We have too many opinions.
Irony, they say, I understand people get taxed. I wasn't aware you play for a living.
Oh well, that's one of my side hustles. But
Irony, I'm new to your channel.
Oh, okay, Irony. Well, yeah. So, this is actually Emily's channel. I don't even know why the fuck I'm on here, Emily.
Well, okay, why the fuck she's on here? Okay. So I started this channel 2 years ago because how I come out with her and a lot of them. I'm telling you,
we're on an international accordion page.
Yes,
it's all over Mexico.
So she plays accordion, she sings, and I just came out recording her, and then now we both came out together because when she goes on live, the comments are going up and down, and a lot of people don't acknowledge comments. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go in there, and so I started hosting with her and her videos.
Yeah, so while I'm playing the song, singing,
and some people are like, blah blah blah, you talk too much, blah blah. Well, I don't give a fuck. You're not paying me anyways.
Right.
So I'm gonna read the comments, and I'm gonna acknowledge anybody, even if they're talking
negative,
shit.
Whatever, right.
Whatever. So that's how it started, and then people started asking me, well, who's this lady right here?
She would just read the comments.
Yeah.
She wouldn't come out.
And I'm like, well, okay, I like to do other things. I'm not really into the music. I like the music and all that, but that's really more her thing.
Yeah.
So I like doing other stuff. Yeah.
She likes to take like the sexy pictures. Yeah. The makeup, the beauty. Emily's like total girl.
That like, kind of, yeah. And so that's what I did. So they're like, go make a channel, and so we can see your stuff.
Yes, 925 Rucas is our TikTok.
Is our TikTok.
The messages that are being promoted on the internet, everything. Oh, that they're negative. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of negativity.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think, honestly, too, you can't have all positive all the time.
No, you can't.
That's where I disagree with a lot of these channels.
Yes.
And that's where I get, people, then they block us and stuff because it's too negative.
So this channel, it's just a lot of different things. I do like the beauty stuff and different little things. And then
she likes to test out the stuff.
Topics that were trending on TikTok, I posted them here, and it was like based on like Chicano, Mexican, American stuff, and little shit here on TikTok.
Is it different? TikTok?
Wait, is TikTok seems a lot different than? Okay, yes, it is because it's a whole other ball game on TikTok.
When you go live, or which part?
On everything. He said if Lucky Loco is still here, he is on TikTok also. Yes. He said for his food. Yes.
Put his link up there.
Yes. He said TikTok is different because YouTube, you have all this time to do all your shit talking like what we're doing here or whatever. You can talk for a long time.
It's a lot less censored.
Yes, and it's not as easy to get really reported.
Right.
And for biz, TikTok would be good for biz. It depends on like how you're promoting it. You can't like be saying bad words all the time.
Yeah. People are just so sensitive.
Do not be saying anything about the LGBTQ
like
community. You can't be saying
on the live, you can't say the K word.
You can't say a lot of
word.
Sexual assault. You can't say anything like that. You can't say stuff like that. Depends if
you should try it out, Irony. You should.
So you should check it out.
It's easier to get followers on there.
But you have to to get followers on there, you must post videos like of yourself, your face or whatever, something that like, yourself. And I think it's kind of lame when people they're like, they're private. Don't be private, be public, and don't just show your hands, show your face.
Yeah.
Or whatever you're gonna do, I guess. But just something.
Whatever. Like if you're
and
Lucky Loco, that would be good for him too. I think he does have a TikTok.
Who's reporting me? Somebody's reporting me, motherfucker. Anyways, snitch. So yeah, there's a lot of dropouts on there. All the ones that are on YouTube are now on TikTok. So I think it's changed a little. They let them talk shit and do that, but they report us.
Yeah.
And yes, some dropouts on TikTok have reported us because they called us names. Yeah. And we had an opinion, and they reported us, so they're fucking dropouts.
Yeah, he's on TikTok, right? But YouTube and have it connected to your TikTok, probably not. I wouldn't connect it because.
What do you mean?
Because you get a lot of bullshit. You get a lot of bullshit though on TikTok. Like you get a lot of everyone's private on TikTok. Like the majority of people are
or like loser dropout. Yeah. There's a lot of them. You understand what I'm saying? So you're saying like connect them?
Because he's saying should he connect the YouTube to the?
Okay.
Like you put the link in there. And have it like so people can go to your YouTube. I don't know. Some people do it.
I'm not sure. Is it look at it on TikTok for your business? For
your business it's great because the stories is what gets more views usually.
And sometimes TikTok's a little hater, so sometimes if you're promoting, you're putting like prices on it.
Or if you're putting Cash App, they don't like you putting Cash App
doing
or your Venmo.
You gotta be like kind of discreet about it.
They actually want you, like, they want you to get the 1,000 followers, and then you can gain the money.
And then when you go live, once you hit 1,000 followers, you can go live. And when you go live, that's how you gain followers as well.
But 50% of whatever you make, they keep. And I think you have to have a minimum, was it like $25 or something before you can pull it out?
I think so. Or
Something
10,
like that. But it's been a while because we made some money on there this time, and we still haven't been able to pull it out. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure what's going on with that. But it used to be, like, 2 years ago, it was a lot easier to make money on there.
Yeah.
Now they say it's easy. I'm not sure. I think it depends.
But
on the
it just
topic.
seems like TikTok, that's like where everyone's on there.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter the age, like if you're in your 80s.
I mean, there's an 80-year-old
yes.
man on there talking about his prison stories.
And like I'm saying,
you know?
I know people are like, oh, TikTok, you don't have to do the funky dances. You do
No.
what you want. Because now TikTok seems like it's very different where
Yes.
everybody just goes on there and they talk about their personal life or whatever.
They don't like you using Venmo. Like when you put it, like when I put on my Venmo and Cash, but they don't like you doing that. You can put it in your bio, but they don't like you like putting it. You should go check it out.
You should because probably YouTube channels that you like on here, they're all on TikTok.
If you can get paid too, if your video has a lot of views, then if TikTok has to allow it, and then people can send you gifts to those
Yes.
videos. Like if you do a video and it gets a lot of likes, then they'll leave the option, and then you have to link like a bank card or something to it, and then
Yes.
from there people can send you gifts that way as well. But the live is usually where you can make all your money. I mean, now they've raised it where there's up to, I think it's a $200 gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty cool, but I think I would recommend make a TikTok because that's where everything's on TikTok now. It seems like
and it's
people
not
with their
as hard as
businesses.
YouTube. Like YouTube, you gotta search the name. You have to like look for it.
TikTok opens up right there.
If you're on the For You page, like when you hashtag a video and you put FYP and Parati or whatever, if you make the For You page, then everyone's looking at it. Everyone that they think would be interested is looking at it. Yeah.
So money is called a gifter.
Yes, because you buy coins, and so each like the roses, they're a penny.
Yes.
And then they sell you the coins. I don't know how
So
much.
when you go live and you see the roses, some people get all hater and they're like,
Yeah,
oh my
so
gosh,
it's
you're
not
making
50
$100.
roses, no.
No, it's a penny. It's worth
Yeah.
a penny, but it's it's
But
very
it's
much
fun. It's fun 'cause
appreciated.
it's cute. It pops up. The
Yeah.
sunglasses, like when they put the sunglasses,
those are $2.
Those are $2, and then they have like these beautiful gifts. Like they have
A heart that like hands like this.
no,
and
that's
a heart.
$1. That's $1.
Okay.
But there's like it's like a stage that pops up and
Oh, yeah,
fills
it's
up
cool.
the whole thing, and that's a $10. And then what is it now? Like a dragon or something?
Something.
It's like $100.
Something.
And it's pretty cool. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
cute. It's cute. Thing.
Yeah.
So then and then when you see friends, if you have friends connected, and then they're live, and you send them like the
And
coins.
it's cool. So
It's
like
cute.
I said, stuff that we do on there, that's what we do. Cool, and I'm gonna definitely download it and check it out. Yeah, you should.
It's cool. I mean,
Yeah, that's where we have a lot of our videos where we've talked about
But again,
different things.
the only thing is it is a lot easier to get banned on there because
Yes.
anyone, for whatever reason that feels offended, can report any video.
Yeah, just like these bitches
Just-
are recording us
yeah.
on TikTok. So it's very easy to get banned.
Yeah.
So
So
this
this
is
is like
our
our fucking
fourth, I think
yeah.
this is our third account on
Yeah.
TikTok.
The first one we had over 20,000 people
Yeah.
that followed us. Yeah.
And so that's how people knew our faces already.
But they knew us
different
from the
things.
music.
But
At
yeah,
that
people
time,
already
I
knew
was
us
doing
from the music
accordion.
pages that wasn't TikTok or fucking
I was just
YouTube.
doing accordion songs,
Yeah.
and then people from all over the United States would be like, "Can you play this song for me and shout
Yeah.
me out?" And so and so, and so we were like writing on a notebook, and we had like all the 50 states.
Yeah.
And then we were trying to get in countries. We had people like in Bangladesh,
All
and,
that.
like where was
So-
the other place? Was it
Russia,
yeah.
Russia prisons,
Yeah.
different things. Yeah, a lot of different
so it's pretty cool
prisoners.
because it's worldwide. I mean, YouTube's supposed to be worldwide as well.
Yeah, but TikTok is definitely, it's like nonstop, people from all over the world. And so the comments are kind of hard to keep up with when you're going live. And it's people, just random people from all
Anyone,
over
as long
the
as you're
world.
live, anyone can check in, check
Yeah,
out.
just like here on YouTube, we don't really get too much traffic in our live chats like we do on TikTok.
No.
Because I don't know why, but
because we're not interested.
yeah, we're not
enough.
interesting. And
So thank you guys.
yeah,
for being
thank you so much.
interested.
Really appreciate everyone's time that have stayed here.
Oh,
or-
TikTok is definitely trending more. Definitely, YouTube is now like
YouTube's good because, like, for what we do is like we talk long and blah blah blah, so it's good, and we've always
yeah,
liked
your
YouTube.
teenage kids. Of course, I can see them being into TikTok.
Oh yeah,
But you gotta be careful though with the teenage kids because there's really stupid
challenges. Be
like
careful.
the did you pray? Like
That's
that.
a pervert one. So
Tell
when
'em.
if your kids are saying, "Did you pray?" There was a challenge
Referring
going talking about Young Thug had a fucking song that came out. It was like viral this year, and it was a challenge. People, I guess it says, "Have you prayed today? If not, I'm gonna dick you down." And so then some guy started doing some weird shit where he started kind of like SA, like if you and then these kids they actually sexually assaulted a 13-year-old kid because they told him for that challenge. They did that challenge on him, and they did it to an 11-year-old boy. These boys, that 13-year-old boy sexually assaulted this 11-year-old boy because of that challenge. It was just like, so everybody thinks it's funny that.
That's go send an email worrying about that. Oh yeah.
And so again,
that was one of them.
Be very careful with your kids on TikTok.
What was the other one? The allergy medicine or the Dimetapp?
There was kids downing like it was Tylenol, Dimetapp something, and the kids are overdosing.
They were hallucinating.
And again, there's a lot of
Benadryl was what it was, and then what was the other one? So you gotta be careful.
So TikTok, I mean, it is good to keep an eye on there, just so you know, like as a parent, because I'm still learning things on there.
Yeah.
As a protective tia, I would see my niece and them. They hear things because a lot of TikTok, you see it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So the kids, they scroll through shorts and they see everything's like TikTok. So there's a lot of songs too that are very kind of demonic-y, I guess.
What's that one of that guy that like died?
I don't know what his name was.
Song.
It's a weird song.
It's kind of catchy.
Yeah, but no, it's just no.
But there was something about
there's a lot of things you gotta watch out for because there's a lot of suicidal shit going on where teenagers it's like challenges and you got to be careful with that.
Oh yeah, so you got to be careful for the younger kids. Definitely be careful.
Yeah, like for your teenagers and make sure you keep an eye on all that.
Yeah.
It's like that's why I was going to start one because of my kids. Yeah, you need to go check their ass. You need to go stalk them.
Remember, your kids have no privacy because
doesn't matter. You have to ask them questions. You have to fucking stalk them. I don't care.
Like I know my kids all have phones and shit, but you best believe
you have to stalk them.
My kids are teenagers too. I have some teenagers.
Make sure they have their location off.
Yes.
They're gonna turn on their messages on TikTok. There's a lot of fucking weirdos.
There are.
I mean, on anywhere social media, but TikTok especially got a lot of fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
That's why
those people that want to be what do they call now?
Fur some shit. Like
Furbies,
people that want to be animals.
Yeah.
And so they dress up like furry animals, and then they're doing weird things. I say the same thing. My ex-wife is like, they're teenagers.
Well, then she needs to get slapped.
Yeah. Wait, your ex?
His ex-wife. Their
mom. Oh yeah, you gotta slap her.
Yeah, slap her around.
She's got it. Well, we're not.
Or pay someone to slap her around.
Blah blah blah. I get hella mad.
Oh, I get mad too. I mean, why is that? Again, but I guess that's why it didn't work out, right? Because that's my other half. Ex-half was like that too. Like, they're big enough now. No, they're not.
No, one parent's always gonna be they're furries. Thank you, Snorlax.
Thank you, Snorlax. Yes.
But you see that fucking man that from Japan or some shit. He wants to be a damn dog, so he paid millions to have them make him a customized dog suit, and they walk him and shit.
Yeah, it's so gross.
That's weird.
That's all, I don't know. There's just
whatever. But anyways, definitely check in on what your kids are doing. So make one definitely. Stalk their asses.
Yes, definitely.
And
find out who.
Look at all their comments. Yes. If you got daughters and they're thirst trapping, go check out those fucking people that are doing sex and all that shit. Yeah. Go over there, go look. Go look at who they follow.
If their profile is private, get rid of them. Delete them. It's
because no good. And again, some kids, they might be bullied by fucking classmates and shit, and that's really,
360 app. I'm not too familiar with the 360.
That?
Which one is that one? Is that the one where you can track their location?
What is that?
They turn it off. I'm sure they turn it off. I'm sure they do. Kids are so smart, man. That's the thing. But again, I get it. Kids, they have a lot more opportunities than we did.
Then they turn their phone off.
Yeah, hell yeah, I suspend the service too. But it's. I wish kids will never understand, right? They don't understand because they're kids.
But it's always good to tune into stuff you like, but also keep an eye on them. Yeah, 360 app you can track their location if they have it on there, right? Yeah. Because my shit's always off, and then you can't track my shit.
I know. See, that's what happened to me. I never have my iPhone find my iPhone shit, and then I lost it at the supermarket in San Jose. Almost 2 months ago?
Yeah.
And somebody's out there. They got all my shit on there, and.
Yeah, but if you're going to make TikTok, go check us out, 925 Rucas, and you can look at all our videos. Because I don't think a lot of them are on here.
No.
Oh, yeah, I suspend
the service. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How old are your kids? It depends, That's the kids, it's hard. It's hard, but I think the more you got it, especially you being a dad, you have to really...
95 Rucas, 95 Rucas.
Is that why your irony fist? You got to put that fist down. You got to let them know, hey, look, because and don't be afraid to tell your kids you love them. Look, motherfuckers, I got to tell my kids.
14 and 15, definitely.
Yeah, perfect,
definitely.
Yeah. You got to tell them, hey, look, I love you, motherfuckers. I don't want anything bad to happen.
See, this is a fucking positive message here. Yeah. Talking to other
parents. Nice.
Oh, nice.
But
you making hot chocolate?
But you have to tell
your daughter,
your kids
14, 15.
Oh, then the daughter, you got to be on the daughter's ass. Because the boys, and that's the thing, because we work with young kids. The girls, for some reason, I'm not saying your girl, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, but the girls, for some reason, they're the really, pushy ones now. The boys are, too dumb. And they're like, they don't get it. Like, I remember growing up, the boys were like the perverts, right?
Yeah.
Like, ooh, but now it's like the girls that are like,
Yeah.
oh, he's cute. And then they influence the friends and stuff. So definitely. But yeah, you know, again, because I know there's some YouTubers on here that they have kids that age and they have a hard time telling them I love you. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, you
Fuck
got
that shit. You guys are the men, and I guarantee you, if you listen to me, your kids' lives will improve. All right, you need to tell them every fucking day, and that doesn't matter if they're big.
I told him that I said if anyone offers you any blue pills or drinks, you slap them. And
No,
tell them.
see, but you can't tell them
Yeah.
that. They're not gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
It usually doesn't happen like that.
It could be
unfortunately.
gum,
A candy,
it could
it looks
be
like
Tic
nerds.
Tacs,
Yes, nothing.
anything. And schools too. They don't really
They don't check.
check.
They
Like
don't
if like,
check.
oh, I want to give so and so a candy. I want to give them gum. You never know. That kid can fucking convulse there and die.
Yeah, so nothing. Tell them nothing.
your
Not
kids-
just blue pills.
Yeah, tell your kids
I like what
don't
you're
drink
saying.
any drinks that are open. Any
Yes,
kind.
nothing.
Don't take any Tylenols or anything like that from anybody from school.
Right, daughter has the attitude. Yep.
Yeah.
But don't worry. You know what though? She'll always be daddy's girl though. Right now it's that that I don't know. I'm missing the pen.
And you have to talk to her.
But
about,
you being her dad, you have to embed in her and hey, I love you. I love you.
and also,
and you know what?
not to give in to rumors. Kids that want to be, making
Peer
rumors,
pressure.
peer pressure, all that, and you gotta
It's
really
a very hard time. For
Yeah, it
kids
is.
At that age. That's a very, very hard age.
thumbs up.
They're,
This is.
oh yeah, because they're trying to figure
This is
out.
a positive message I'm
Shut the
talking
fuck
about.
up with that
Positive.
shit.
Talking to other adults here about their kids. Hey, this is what we
Yeah.
gotta do as adults here. Yeah.
But good, no, and I'm not
Yeah.
saying you don't. I'm saying I'm just
No,
saying
no.
because that's the thing. Like that's what these kids, because we work with these kids. It's very sad because there's so many kids that their parents never tell them they love them. They never
Yeah.
tell them they love them. And I'm not saying that they don't love
Everyone
them.
has different
but they just
household
don't
knowledge.
know how to express it.
Yeah.
Or they'll buy them all the things.
It's definitely hard.
Yeah, or they'll buy them all the cool, material things, and they'll never tell them, like, they'll never give them a hug, or they'll never, like,
Sick
tell 'em I'm
world
proud
now.
of you.
Yes, absolutely,
Yeah,
Lucky.
it is. So definitely,
Thank you,
definitely.
Snorlax.
Oh, thanks, Snorlax. So yeah, I mean, these are things that, I guess, they're things, that's what I'm saying. They're things that people get bored, like, I think Lucky Loco sounds like he's bored. But,
No, it's
do you know
okay,
what I mean?
Lucky.
But it's okay, but they're things that I think they should be spoken on. These are things that most people, they don't really get into, They want to be the ha-ha, funny.
Yeah, and you don't
entertainment
want them growing up to be shit talkers and fucking
Yeah.
pussies like that bitch we were talking about at
Shut
the
the
beginning.
fuck
That's what
up.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Especially girls. Don't let
Yeah.
your daughter end up being a shit talker bitch.
And
like-
okay, well, let's give an example.
Yeah,
of
let's
that,
give an
'cause
example.
I had to school my daughter. I had to sit her down. She's 19 now, but
Yeah.
when she was 14,
She's still learning.
She's a smart kid though. She's like on the nerdier side, the trombone player and
Very different than what we were growing
drama.
up.
She was in the plays. She did all this stuff. Tech girl, all this stuff. Very proud of my kid.
LMAO, yes.
But she's very proud of her. But she was a shit talker, and I didn't know she was a shit
Yeah,
talker.
we
and
didn't
I should
know.
know because I worked in her school, right? But she would get into these like drama things
Without knowing that it was
because
causing
what
drama.
would happen would be with the stupid social medias, right? Like a friend would text her and send her a video of another peer, and then they'd be like, "What did you think
Yeah.
of the dance?" or "What did you think of whatever?" And she'd give her opinion. Well, I thought it was stupid or whatever. Then that person, again, typical shit,
Screenshot
right? Would go
it,
like, "Oh, she's
and then
saying
showed
this,"
it, and then they twisted
and then
it.
when they'd
and-
confront her, she'd get like, I don't know.
Because
she'd
if
get
you're not
scared
used
or-
to people
I don't know what she
confronting
would
you,
do.
see, we grew up very different,
Yeah.
right? I'm from 87,
Wanna
she's from
hit
84.
something
And then my dad always told us, you fucking have a problem with somebody, blah, blah, blah. My dad
handle it
taught
there.
us at a young age, elementary. That's when I stopped fucking gossiping with friends and shit, because then
And
they
he was
went
a
and,
lot nicer to
yes,
you
and then
than
they went and
most
told
people.
people what I said, and then he's like, and you don't back down when you say something and someone goes repeats it, you fucking kick their ass, they don't accept your apology, or you
No, you
don't.
hit them once.
Yes.
And then you pull them by the hair
Oh,
and you
yes.
tell them, "Do you give?"
I do, I
and
do.
if they don't give, you fucking
oh,
hit them again.
yes.
And you hit them again until they say they give.
And so that's how it is. Hi Anna.
Hi, Anna.
And so
I'm
after
gonna
that,
say that.
so you it's
I
very
say the same thing to my kids.
so
but
it's
yeah,
very, so you have to teach them. Hey, someone's gonna
It's a very uncomfortable feeling, right?
if you're not used to confrontation,
confronted,
you get all fucking nervous, and then when you know you're gonna
But
shit's gonna
don't go
pop
make
off.
up lies and try to get out of it. So that's
No.
what happened with my daughter. She had said a comment about this girl, and then the girl's all fucking
My daughter
pissed
is
off.
more the alpha out of my kids.
Oh, that's good. Hey, she's gonna be successful then. They're all gonna be successful, but the alpha, the women, they have to be some type of alpha because nowadays there's more women in the workforce than there
Yeah.
are men. But anyway, so that was the issue. She would, when the girl confronted her, she got nervous or whatever, I don't know, and she was like trying to get out of it. And then finally, when I was a yard duty there, it was so embarrassing. And when I found out what was going on, I'm like, dude, really? Come on, dude, like. why are you afraid? If you said it, you said it. And if you didn't mean it, apologize. And that's it. And so then the girl brought like all these girls. And I hadn't even told my daughter. And who cares? It happened a long time ago. But I had told her, like, they fucking come up to you. You fuck them up. Don't give a fuck that I'm working there. Don't worry about me. You fucking handle your business. No, said she fucking cried about it and went to the office like a little bitch. But you know what? I gotta remember, that's not, my kid did not grow up the way we did, so she did the right thing, you know. She wasn't trying.
She avoided all
she
that.
She wasn't trying to ruin.
The girls weren't really about it either because they didn't pop off. It was like 5 of them.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the fucking parents were.
But I was pissed off. So what I did, I don't give a fuck, okay? Because my daughter's not like that. Oh, but I fucking am. So I got in my car and I drove to her dropout mom's house, and you know the mom was known to be like a hardcore gangster, whatever. Her time, she's a little older than me, whatever. I fucking went to her house. Hey, you better fucking tell your daughter to leave my daughter alone, or me and you're gonna have a problem. I don't give a fuck. You know where I work. I don't care. Blah 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 blah. And the lady was like, "What? Yeah, you talk to your fucking daughter." So then I got in trouble.
The dropout mom. Oh yes, that's what we're talking about, because what we mean by that is that the men, how there's dropout men because creen muy chingones.
No, but not necessarily that too.
Okay, well, what are we talking about?
She was a dropout. This particular, we're talking about the lady that reported us, but this dropout mom in this case, you know, she was like a gangster lady, and like she'd like date norteños, and then she'd date sureños.
But she would come off as like, you know, she was banging, she's tough, right?
Yeah, the tattoos
and related to people, but then you find out they're fucking dropouts.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of snitches.
Yeah, they're snitches. A lot of shit.
If it works for them,
yeah,
fine,
and
right?
they throw around names, but
then they dress the kids all fucking, you know,
yes.
whatever.
And drop out again. We're talking about also drop out in other ways, but this lady pertained to drop out like that.
And then that whole attitude. They raise their kids to have that whole attitude.
Sounds like a lady.
Yeah,
well,
almost like, I guess.
And so that's what we meant by the drop. Yeah, because lady had like 4 dots, all that shit.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. And so when you go and confront these people, because they're fucking tough, because that whatever. They weren't about shit.
But so anyways, but I was upset, you know. And so anyways, so then I got in trouble because what did this bitch do? She went and she made a big deal because I was a worker at the school, and
so that's what I'm saying. Fucking drop out. You went and reported us.
So I got talked to. The Monday, because that happened on Friday. I got talked to the Monday, and they're like, you can't go around people's houses. I'm like, look, you know what? You didn't fucking do your job. My daughter came to you.
That's how you deal with it on the street.
But like I told the principal, and I'm like, look, you didn't fucking do your job. My daughter went for you guys for help because she was being harassed by not only this girl, 4 other girls, and you know this isn't right. You didn't stop it. They didn't get in trouble or whatever, or squashed it. Like it would have been whatever. I'm like, so you know what? You're not going to tell me not to do it. I don't give a fuck. You want to fire me? That's fine. They didn't fire me.
That's why.
Thank God. And I was shaking. I'll be honest. I was shaking in my boots, right? But no, like that's not right. Again, why do these fucking dropouts always win? And that's what I mean by that. That's what I mean by that about dropouts. But what I mean by dropout too is like dropouts, like the parents that can't hang, you know, life gets too hard and they have to give the kids away to like a tia or a tío or grandma or grandpa because they want to do them, you know, they want to do the party life. And then that might sound harsh, but I really do feel strongly about that because I've been in some situations, and you know that's the last thing I would do. You know, I'd fucking go and steal if I had to feed my kids. Yeah. And these people are just so willing to fucking just go and do other things or even sell their kids. It's just disgusting. So many disgusting things. But that's the deal with that.
We have fucking dropouts. They're always fucking telling on people, and then their fucking kids grow up to be dropouts just like them.
Oh, yeah.
They want to dress them like that,
and
then they're like, my kid doesn't bang, and you're a fucking dropout, and your kid's a fucking dropout, and they're gonna grow up to be a dropout. Yeah. And then these bitches that want to date dropouts, they should get slapped too.
Yeah. Because, a lot of shit.
And it's not even talking about like being big bad. It's not. It's like because again, the interactions we've had with dropout men. The Norteño dropouts.
Sounds like a familiar story.
They fucking talked all this shit when we'd be grown up. You know, they want to throw these names around like, oh, I'm with them. But then you end up finding out as you get older how this really is. Like they're dropouts and they're using, you know, other people's big names that they might have known for intimidation. And then they get with these bitches, and these bitches you see that they start dressing a certain way, and they're like throwing their man's name around, like, oh, do you know who my man did, blah blah. Then your man's a dropout, and you're fucking glorifying that shit. Well, so stop giving these dropouts a fucking chance. Stop opening your legs to these fucking dropouts.
Yeah, hey, I have these kids.
Yeah, and the fuck when I found out that I was like dating a dropout, fuck no, I fucking stopped that shit.
Shut up, because
he was cute though, but hey.
Hey Patty, how's it going?
Hi Patty Walker.
So if you're just joining us, Patty, we've just been ranting today. Today's a ranting day. It's a moody Monday. We got reported on that video. If you go back to Emily's videos from Saturday, a couple days ago, some TikTok lady, and
You know 11th Street and Tracy? Yes,
I do.
yes, Irony.
What do we know about 11th Street? Do tell.
Well, see, that's where the dropout lived.
Shut the fuck up.
Come
No,
on.
but the salon,
Oh,
remember?
yeah, we used to work
worked
at the salon
off of
on 10th Street in Tracy.
Yeah.
We used to
We
work
worked there for a
there.
while. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of cute
Why?
dropouts.
What's going on in 11th
But they're
Street?
cute, but they're fucking dropouts.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. They're usually cute guys that are
They are.
dropouts. Fucking good looking, but they're dropouts. My friend lives off that X. Oh, really? Who's your friend?
There's a lot of police that live over there, too.
Yeah.
Are you Officer Cabral? No.
Hi.
Yeah.
So, anyways, going back to that.
Yeah.
He said there's a big warehouse on the right side.
Oh, the Safeway warehouse. Oh, you know people
Sometimes
there?
you gotta put people in their place.
Yeah,
He said,
I
Patty.
agree. I agree. I do
Yeah.
agree. But again, we were talking about that earlier too, Patty. Like, you know, if you can avoid physical fighting, avoid it at all costs. You know, it's not worth it.
And we were talking about again how social media, it's so easy to just talk so much
Yes.
shit to people. No, they just moved there from.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh yeah, the warehouse. Yeah, funny story. So we knew a guy who worked at that warehouse, right?
Mm.
And that Safeway warehouse, right, where they gotta be fast. They make really good money, and they have to they load stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And so the guy ended up he was snitching. He snitched on like a coworker or something, and then the coworker found out, and they ended up fighting, and the guy just got a pepper spray. It was all bad. What else happened? Something. Do you remember?
Yeah, but I can't remember.
So there's a lot of drama that goes on over there too.
Yeah, there was a fucking warehouse. What was it? Yeah,
I
it was
can't
a-
remember.
That man, the guy was a dropout though. That fucking fucked him up.
Oh, the drop of fucking remember. That's funny. Yeah.
But anyways, Patty, like we were saying in the video,
Yeah.
he said, I always wonder what those big warehouses were on the.
I
right
think the
side."
one you're talking about. I think it's a Safeway. It's a distribution center for Safeway, and they pay good money. You have to take like an agility test to work there, and they
You're
time
gonna
you.
knock it
They
down,
time you.
stop.
You have to be able to do so many push-ups and run. You make good money though, but it's a hard job. It's a warehouse job, and they have a really good benefits plan and
Yeah.
stuff. But I'm not sure if it's still there. No, it's still there, but I'm not sure what they might have added. I think there's a Costco over there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11th Street.
Well, thank you so much for watching. We
Yeah.
really appreciate everyone's time. Thank you.
Yes,
for
thank
your
you. But
comments.
Patty, go back to Patty. She's
Patty.
still there, about avoiding physical altercations if necessary, and also
But putting people in their place, like I just think, like,
social media would be much better, a better place. Social media would be so much of a better place if people treated others the way they want to be treated. That, and I think that again, people have that false security of being private and
and I believe I don't understand why people go back on what they do. So on social media, what you put out there, especially if it's public, there are going to be negative and
Thank
good
you,
comments.
Irony. You have a good night.
Thank you. Have a good
for
night,
coming.
Irony.
Make sure you tell those kids you love them.
Yes, and get on TikTok.
Yes.
So back to that. What was I saying?
About people fighting, physical fighting, social media, people, people being so quick.
Oh yeah. About being treated like they want. Yeah, I think if your stuff is
Where's
public
it's
and you're
over
putting it out there, you should expect any type of feedback. And the people that don't like the negative feedback, some of them just like pop off and then they delete their shit like a coward, or they're like, oh my gosh, why are you telling me that? It's like, well, don't fucking put it public. And then you have people who just speak recklessly and just talk shit about other people. And it's like, really? Then you go block them and you continue to talk shit about them. And I think that's pretty weak.
Oh,
So,
I'm not
Will,
gonna
I
get it. I
said,
left it over there.
and I add you guys. All right, thank you. We'll see you later, Irony.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, however, like with the title of the video, that's what happened. If you'd like to rewind, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit talking. We're just
It
ranting
is
about a lot of stuff.
because again, like this woman on TikTok.
but then from there we went into like the YouTube channels, the prison genre, how these people are making money, how I just we were raised with different values, I guess, and it's just very strange to me that these guys I think they're worse than the women sometimes. Like,
It seems
they
like
beef
it.
with each other, but then they like seem like they're all working together, and it's just I don't know. Maybe I see things in a different way than other people.
And then you have guys that like are in the comments and they're like, yeah, you bitches are talking shit, blah blah blah. It's like, oh, get out of here, like, or whatever. It's like, go tell the guys that what are you telling us for?
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of
when
these guys are so quick. To
they
go
go
hard
through
on
us when they
yes.
really want to talk shit about certain people. It's
Yes.
like, well, you go fucking press
Go
them.
tell 'em yourself.
You're a man. Go talk to
Right?
the man like that. Like, talk
And
to
I don't
me
care
like
if that sounds sexist. I mean, that's just the era we came from, right? The man's supposed to handle.
I mean, and then
things.
some guys got them. They're such fucking viejas.
Yeah.
Viejas. What is that in English?
Well, I
Viejas.
mean, it means woman, but it loses it gets lost in translation.
Because like there's females, right? See, like females are talking on the internet, like blah blah. Then you got this fucking guy that comes in, is like, yeah, you shouldn't like whatever. Shut the fuck up, yeah. And then that's when I'm like, shut up, bitch.
But now you gotta be careful with how you. Now you gotta be
Shit.
careful with how you say it.
I know, but it's like this is woman on woman shit here. Like, get the fuck out.
Like, what happened with that? You know, that's the thing I've been seeing on social media. Now we're talking about that. Have you seen all these men that get in these women fist fights now? What's going on with that? Like, I get it, you know, that's your honey, but to some point, dude, some of these are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like that one guy, remember that one, the lady, she went off on us too, because
Oh,
like in
yeah.
Colorado or somewhere, because
yeah.
over a parking spot. So the girl had what happened? The girl parked.
Was on TikTok?
Yeah. She parked and then
Oh, there was a car that was already parked crooked, and then she goes and parks next to it. And then from there she goes inside, and I guess the people were looking at her.
they
like,
got off of their car.
They got off the car, and I guess the girl thought that they hit her car with the door. So they saw that the girl was like looking all around her car. So it was a male and a female couple. They came out when the girl was out there, and
It was opposite. It was opposite. They were looking at the car, and she was in the restaurant.
and she like confronted
She
them.
came out and was like, I didn't hit your car. And from there, they all went crazy.
They're like, well, are you guilty of it?
Yes,
Like, we didn't even
yes.
say anything. She's like, well, you guys are looking at me, and then that went
So
off.
the girl whipped out the phone, and that's what set off
The husband, like, held her hair while the wife, like,
crazy.
slapped her and shit. And then the girl really didn't have any proof of it. She just took a video of them, like, talking
She
shit.
just seemed like a crack.
Yeah, and then it was all bad. But it's like, again, what we're saying, like, this whole take accountability. Like, you're gonna go talk shit to people, especially approach them in person,
Own it.
even if they're not even saying anything to you. Hi, Crusted, howdy.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, what kind of tattoo did you get, Crusted? Because she commented on your video the other night, and no la pelaste.
It's okay.
I know it's okay.
It's probably because of the
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the deal.
So again,
So if
accountability.
you're just coming on here, Cressy, there was a lot of shit talking. I don't know if you probably would be turned off because there was a lot of ranting and moodiness and.
Howdy, they say cowards and screen warriors.
Yes. But so then I think, and we talked about this too on the TikTok as well. I mean, and these are the type of people that probably would never say anything in person.
Yeah, like we said, all the shit talking that people do on the internet, blah, 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 well, in real life, like in person, yeah, that's what they do. The same fucking characteristics. They run their mouth and then they don't do shit. And it's like, it's so disappointing.
I hate the ones that start the shit and then other people get involved, and then when things go bad, they're the first ones to run.
Yeah.
And they leave everyone else, having to cover.
And it's like so
whatever.
dangerous, I think.
It
Like,
is. It's
I
very
mean, but
dangerous.
nobody's stopping these people
No,
or whatnot.
they're
But
not.
fucking pussies. I mean, they go and make private accounts and then
After private account,
after private account, and then it's like there's no point in blocking these losers because they just keep stalking you from other private accounts. I have a few of them here on my YouTube that like to talk shit to me in my comments once in a while, and then all this bullshit. And then they go delete their shit, and it's so fucking ridiculous. I mean, come on.
So yeah,
So it's just like annoying.
There's a deal about that. And then we're talking about the kids. With Irony Fist, he was talking about his teenagers, how you got to check the phones and stuff.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, the YouTube guy, same stuff. When we ran into a couple of them.
Yeah.
And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much.
And again, just like these people who, they talk shit on the internet, and then next thing you know, you're getting a notification that you have gotten reported.
Yeah, you
And
gotta
hello, what are the odds?
That's 2 inches
And then you
right.
start getting like these private accounts talking shit to you, defending that person that
Yeah.
just blocked you. So it's like,
Right. It's
oh my
so
gosh, you're so
obvious.
weak. You're sending your little friends over here.
Yeah.
Lisa, Patty, I can't stand people like that. So quick to pop off when they're with a friend or crowd. Catch them alone, they won't even give you eye contact.
Oh, that's absolutely true.
I've had many of those.
Yeah.
So like,
So
yeah.
you know what? You gotta confront both of them.
Wait, which ones?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
happened to me one time. It was something really stupid too, and so the lady came up to me with another lady, and I was like sick of her bullshit. Like honestly, and again, like I said, physical fighting is not
Which one
worth
was
it.
this?
The one with the fucking penguin in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so it's just not worth it. But at that moment, like I felt threatened. I mean, it was two of them, and they were doing this yakking. So I let it go on for like a minute. And after that, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. They're gonna fuck me up. They're gonna fuck me up. So I fucking pushed both. Like one was standing behind the other, so I pushed the first one, and it pushed into the other one. And
I was watching over here on the
And I'm
side.
like,
So then
what
I
the
saw
fuck do you
I saw
want?
a third one trying to come behind her. So I moved her. I'm like, no, let them do it. Like, bitch. Like there's already two over there.
Yeah.
Stay out of it, bitch.
So I pushed the first one pretty hard, you know. And then they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "You want to fight or
All
what? Like,
shocked.
you brought all your friends. I mean, come on, let's
Like,
do this."
no,
they're like, "We didn't want
you're
to fight."
violent.
Well, then what are you doing here? Why
You're
are you
scary.
here? Why are you
Stop,
coming at me?
Evelyn,
Why are
stop.
you yelling at me? Like,
Stop.
oh man, it was awful.
Yeah, and they're
It was
like,
awful.
"Stop! That's weird. We're not here to fight."
But thankfully, that was enough. That was enough because again, most people. It's so sad. Again, like us working like with teenagers and stuff too. A lot of times, there's one person that doesn't want to fight, and there's the other one that they probably don't want to fight either. But because they're being egged on, or they fall into peer
It's pretty
pressure,
sad because it can
is
end up to
sad.
be
It can end up very, very
deadly.
Yes.
That's a lot of those, or like one gets pushed, hits like something hard,
Yes.
and then they convulse and they die.
Well, and then if you think about it too, science and studies have shown too, people are most likely to
Commit a crime.
commit like horrible crimes
Yeah.
when they're in a group.
In a bigger crowd.
So that's something where it's like, oh man, it's terrible. And, now
And
you
it's
gotta
so
be
sad,
careful
like,
with these, you
and
know,
it's sad when it's like teenagers, kids, because
Yes.
even though one's a shit talker, like, you know, I mean, it's sad.
it is sad.
But then, you know, like adults too, I've seen it where you can see, like, there's a lot of shit like that where you see on the internet,
Yeah.
people fighting or guys talking shit. I mean, you can tell when they don't want to fight.
I say the rule is 30 seconds. 30 seconds. They're gonna do this.
Like,
a minute
what
goes
the fuck,
by.
man? And I
they're
hate
not
seeing
gonna
that
do shit.
when they're like in
They're
each other's
not gonna
faces,
do
almost
shit.
kissing. What the fuck?
I
Getting more
can't
action
relate.
united.
I just made 40 and I'm still learning to walk away. Hey, you know what? It's good that you're walking away, Patty.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, because I'm gonna be 40 in April, and I got in a fight. I couldn't believe it. It was on a Thanksgiving, and
We talked about it earlier in this video.
but I just at first I thought we were playing around. You know, like
This is a
roughhouse.
blood family member. Blood,
And so,
blood.
and it started. Why did it start? Over kids, because my kid's a little special, and he poked the daughter's mashed potato with his finger. He shouldn't have done it. I know, but
And he wanted to try to
she,
go.
but she ended up touching my son. She ended up pulling my son.
Not the cousin, or the family
the
member.
family member. The family
Pulled
member.
her son by the shirt.
The
and-
adult. So
yeah.
this is between two kids. My son was like 5.
Five, and the girl was 8.
The girl was like maybe a little older, no?
9 maybe.
Something. And so they were all sitting at the table, and my son, he shouldn't have done that,
Yeah.
but he like poked her mashed potato, and she got all upset. Then her mother came and pulled my son, like ragdolled my son. And again,
And she threw him.
at that time, like sometimes, like I don't know, I don't think right away or something.
Yeah, just a family member.
Well, not only that, but because I'm like, okay, you're right, my son was wrong for doing that.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, no, wait, you're a fucking adult. You're touching my son. Like
Threw him.
it didn't click into me,
No.
right? So then after that, I did push her. I pushed her, and I'm like, now you're fucking doing that to my son. Like, all right, get the fuck over it. It's just mashed potato. And that was it. She said she was going to unalive me, and we started fighting. And
Again, because it was repressed anger that the other one had since they were childhood.
Yeah.
And she said, "Yeah, I can't ever stand you. I can't stand you.
She was gonna
Your
unalive
whole life, I've always wanted to unalive you."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, you better fuck her up. Doesn't matter family or
Yeah.
not blood.
So we
this
got
is
into
your
it.
life or her life.
we
So
got
let's.
into it. This went on
no.
for like a few minutes.
Krusty
And-
says, saw plenty of barking when I worked at Walmart, yelling for days.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I
used
know,
to work
right?
at,
Isn't that so annoying?
and he said, Patty, oh yeah, she would have definitely caught
Yeah,
these
and
paws.
so again, like
They
I
are
said-
kids and family at that.
Yes.
Yeah, Crest, don't touch my
Yes.
kids. Hi, irony again.
Yeah.
Damn, that's all bad. Putting hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so we're fighting, you know, and again, we did talk about this, right? When you're street fighting, if you're not in a ring and stuff, anything goes. So she's like trying to pick up lamps and like, you know, hurt me and stuff. And
She did put like throw one like on your head, and so then I'm moving the object out of the way,
And there's
I'm
kids,
like,
it's
yeah, there's
easy.
kids, but then
And-
she was like slow motion.
and so,
So it was like,
whoa. So anyways, but yeah, it was just crazy. It was crazy because I was like in shock. I
Rest of
didn't,
you missed it. They ran into the guy.
and so anyways, yeah, so it lasted a few minutes, whatever, but man, I'm old, dude. I don't ever want to fight like that again because I was so exhausted.
And I told her, I'm like, you know, you could have really fucked her up. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, fucking get her, dude. Fucking send her to the hospital.
It didn't like click into me.
But
like,
and
I
again,
understand it,
this
but-
is crazy thinking, right? Because how are you gonna be saying this person you grew up with childhood in the same household, this blood family member, and they're really saying they want to unalive you? You better take that shit seriously because when this person, I'm assuming they were on some type of
that's the thing
substance.
too. Yeah, because I mean, I was hitting her pretty good, and it didn't phase her. I think she was on something. I
But
really think so. And
those
so,
situations, man, don't take it for granted or don't think that it's
yeah,
a
when
joke.
somebody tells you that, I really feel like, you know what, game on. Somebody tells you that. And that's what we were talking about, Patty, earlier too. Like you were saying, right? You have to learn how to walk away. Yes, I agree. But if it gets to that point where you have to fight, and that's why I always tell people now, because I don't want to do that anymore. I used to do it when I was kid and stuff like that, but I'm old now. And so that's why I tell people, like, the day, if it were to come down to that, I always tell people, you keep running your mouth, if we're going to fight, one of us is going to leave her dead. And that's all it is, you know? And it's not about being a badass, no, because that's the only way you're going to end it. That's the only way someone's going to feel satisfied.
Because, look,
So
what
just
happens, there's
go
some
on and
people,
on and on, other
you
people
fight
involve themselves.
physically, and then, again, it's like, oh, I'm going to get you next, I'm going to do... I was
The
like, oh,
Reels
I'm-
Rewind, are we supposed to go into the
No,
what?
I think Arnie, there's always on the
Oh,
crust
Arnie?
about the guy, yeah.
Okay.
Because that's like way back there though, because it's already we've already been on for like a long time.
So Crescent, if you're there, yeah, we'll go into it briefly. We're working security at the fair, and we ran into Artie Moran, and I was just like, "Oh, are you Artie?" And then he was just like, "Yeah, how do you know me?" And then we're like,
We don't know
YouTube,
you, like, yeah.
YouTube, and then
I've seen it in the comment
on
section.
this guy's channel, and then he was just like, "Oh yeah, like it's just like entertainment."
It's like I don't really like side with things like, oh, I'm not asking.
I'm not
that.
asking
I'm
you all
just
that. So yeah, so that was the issue with that, and then there's a couple other people I think we've seen from the YouTube. Yeah, where I'm gonna say it was them. One
Yeah.
wasn't meant to go. The other one.
Another one that was like here in where we live.
Oh,
Here,
that
dropping
one.
someone off and
That
stuff.
one. I think it was. You know,
He said
they do
all
have
that
time.
LMAO. I heard that one already.
Yeah, I do, yeah. But yeah, so it's just funny things,
Yeah.
you know. Again, be surprised, you know, who you run into, whatever. Or, like
Yeah.
Crescent, I know Crescent looks familiar too. I don't know, man. I'm trying to think maybe we might have crossed paths with him somewhere.
Yeah, have you ever been over here, Crescent, over here in
Yeah.
Livermore?
Or like Stockton or Modesto or
Yeah.
well, we've gone to Monterey Bay a couple times too. So yeah. But that's the deal with that. So yeah, again, guys, it's just
So
a
yeah, it was
rant.
just a rant
Oh,
from
I feel
Monday.
so much
Yeah, I know. Thank you so much for
for listening.
listening, letting us vent here.
Yes.
I really appreciate everyone's
Yes.
time.
And again, you know, it's just at the end of the day, we're not here to change anybody or anything like
No.
that. It's just good. It's good therapy, you know. I don't have to. Thank you for hearing my war stories.
I know, huh?
But the positive message, that's the positive message, okay? About the kids, and you gotta tell them you love them, you gotta be there. Even though they look grown, some are even taller than us, you know, they're still kids.
Yeah, and always avoid confrontation of it. Anyway, you know what? Like, okay, a good lesson would be if you're gonna put stuff out on social media, rethink it before you send it out or whatnot. Because once it's out there, whether you delete it or not.
Yeah.
It's gonna be screen
And
recorded by
everybody
somebody,
screen records now, yeah.
shared, or it's just on the internet. So, like I've always felt like why, like a lot of people like to delete shit. I
Yes.
don't like to do that stupid.
Well, no, I can understand when there's substances involved.
Hope you both are well, stay beautiful. Oh, thank you so much,
Thank you,
Chris.
Preston.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are. Oh,
Well,
you're so
thank
sweet.
you,
Well,
Patty.
thank you, Patty.
Thank you.
Well, that's all you could be, you know. I guess that's a problem too. You know, so many people are trying to be something that they're not, or put on a persona, and it's really hard to keep up that persona. Sometimes.
Stay blessed. Oh, igualmente.
Oh,
thank you,
so
Ari.
much.
Are you leaving now?
Le gustó la plática.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing with the people on the social media. Like,
Yeah.
bitch that I was talking about in the beginning of this
Yeah, I mean,
video.
it's
Wine.
therapy.
Fucking title. Like, I don't like to drag shit on,
Yeah.
but this is my time to rant. And I readdressed the
Get
bitch.
it all out, Emily.
We addressed the bitch directly on the fucking TikTok. And it was nothing bad.
No, it wasn't.
We didn't call her out of her name,
No.
but she deleted the original video. And now she's trying to twist it around and like make it that we were asking her
about her numbers
and she's
and
trying to and the
things
bitch-
that you should
and
be
she was
asking.
talking about male prison politics. And now she's trying to say that we were the ones talking about it. Like, none of our fucking content talks about that. I can talk about it, and when I shouldn't. Like, because, you know, we're not men, we're not in that shit. But I'm saying, you know, there could be things that we could talk about and all that. And what for? That's, you just don't do that. And so it goes into, like, a lot of stuff that we've already talked about on the YouTube, like dropouts and all that shit. I know some people don't like hearing about that.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. And again, you know,
And again, like we went
we're
into
not
all that,
anti-gang, like
no,
you said.
no. A
However
lot of-
people want to take that, I mean,
Right,
it's just,
right.
um,
And again, I feel like if you do have
I
a
just
change
think
of heart,
it's,
you can have a change
yes,
of heart, but
I just think
walk
again,
away.
the main point was just about respect. Respect everyone from all walks of life.
Right.
People's opinions, right? Maybe you don't agree with that and with what we agree with or whatnot, or disagree with them. Everyone has their own opinions and disagreements. So like I said, I know some people don't like that shit that we say with all that. But however, like I said, if you're gonna put things out there in public, at least for us,
Well, then you should
we
always
know
think-
there's a
yeah.
reaction to every action.
yeah.
So what we put out there, we know some people want the smoke, or I don't fucking know. It's just opinions. ¿Qué más, hijo? I've been up there plenty of times. He said,
Oh, okay. I'm not know. impressed. I think maybe we might have crossed paths. So the more I get to look at you, I think you look so familiar to me.
Have you visited your father yet?
I think he said his father's gonna come visit.
Oh,
me.
okay.
So yeah. So yeah. So that's.
¿Qué hicieron con las tortillas
Se
esas?
iba a hacer tacos. Te puedo hacer unos si quieres.
¿Tacos de qué?
De res, mom.
¿Esto no era para espagueti?
Mom's so busy.
¿Otro
Yeah,
espagueti?
I gotta go now. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Have
thank
a
you. We
great
really
night.
appreciate everyone's time.
Thank you for listening. And again, just take it with a grain of salt. It was a rant. It was a Moody Monday, and you don't have to agree with this either. Again, at the end of the day, that's the beauty of having an opinion.
And like we've always talked about, like the bitch in the title. Now she's making false accusations about us, making rumors, right? And it's not always about the truth. It's about what you can get people to believe. So a lot of people are believing this hoe that was gang politicking, whether she said she was or not. Yes, she was. She deleted the fucking video. Now she's trying to say that we're talking about prison politics. She's talking about that shit. So anyways, yeah, that's what's going on TikTok.
No, I said bye 3 times. Now it's hey, it's okay. Hey, that means it's good, right? It means that it was engaging. That's great.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for listening and thank you for joining us. But yeah, again, we'll be over it and tomorrow will be a new day.
No, like we moved past. We just do it. Again, it's the content we
Good night,
do.
well, thank you, Patty.
Thank you so
See
much,
the next one.
Patty.
Thank you. After I cook. Yep, right. Oh, stay positive. Hey, Sharif, how are you?
Hi.
Yes. We do believe in being positive. However, I feel like sometimes you can't always be positive,
No.
I really do feel that. I feel like, you got to have a little negativity in there every
Yeah.
now and then. Us, growing up, the saying in our house was always, expect the worst. Like, that was my dad, right? That was our dad's always favorite saying. Expect the worst and hope for the best.
Yes.
And when you expect the worst, well then, if it turns out pretty good, then it all works out, right? But everyone wants to just be like positive vibes.
Yeah, it's unrealistic, I think.
I think so,
Depends.
but there are haters that mean you're doing good. Oh man, I
not
don't
necessarily
know.
because we're not getting Cash App.
Yeah.
We're not fucking
Yeah.
monetizing.
Yeah.
And you know what it is.
I mean, the devil's a liar too, so
Yeah.
that plays into it too. I think.
Hey, tú,
But,
pica los papers. Todo lo puedes
Yeah,
tirar. Y no
so-
quiero
All these
saber.
fucking loser dropouts keep winning.
yeah.
Keep monetizing, talking about
What
other
can you do?
people.
What can you do? I mean, everyone to each his own, right? So yeah, so that's the deal with that, guys. Thank you for.
Yeah, thank you so much for
HM?
watching. Really appreciate everyone's time.
HM? Is there an
Yes,
HM?
all right,
Oh.
all right, guys. Well, you guys have a great night. If you're drinking, don't drive. If you're driving, don't drink. And again, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for your time. And if no one's told you today, you're enough, and you are loved. You are
Yes.
loved. So,
Because
again,
they're
we're-
giving you good energy. It's not always about money.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're absolutely. You're absolutely right. Because that's the thing. Yeah, that is very true. I do agree with that. But that's what I'm saying. Like these people, and it's just my rant. Okay.
I said every now and then someone gotta get
I
slapped.
believe it. Hey, like the song, Ramona, ya hay que pegarle la mujer.
Some bitches need to be slapped too.
Yeah, they do.
I know a lot of
A lot of
people
them.
want to slap me too.
Yeah, I know. So
Yeah.
I deserve it too sometimes.
I know,
I'll
I
admit
know.
it. I'll own it.
Yeah, if you get out of line, I mean, yeah, I think a man
Yeah.
should put you in your place.
You're gonna get a lot of people against you. Keep saying that.
Shut up.
But anyways, going back to that.
Just stay positive. Trust me. Oh,
Oh yeah, thank you always. But going back to that about the good energies, and that's what I'm saying. Like money's great, right? It's a good tool. But that's what I don't understand about these people, like these channels. Like you can only do so much with the money, and then what? Like that's where I get bothered. Like it bothers me because like
Because they
these
should be
people are
fucking
stupid
cash apping
enough-
us, right?
No, not even that. But these people are just so stupid to eat it all up and like, oh, be there in every live and everything. It's like where it's like at the end of the day, what is that gonna do for you?
Like, what are they getting out of it?
Yes,
According to the
that's
dropouts,
why I
like,
get
what are you
annoyed.
getting out of it?
Yes.
You're fucking glorifying knowing the dropout.
Yes.
Fucking somebody
You
told
guys
them.
look great. Oh, thank you so
Oh,
much.
thanks so much. I know people are talking
thank you.
shit about our hair.
Yeah, we're all do our diapers. How do they know? Hey, I've had 6 kids, okay? Hey, I'm just being Pero sí, chingados. Fuck you, mom. Come
Y se
Okay.
say hi, mom.
Okay.
Dicen hi, suegra. Dicen hi, suegra.
Present love, ladies.
Yeah, so... I'm done now. We're done.
I think we're done
My
now.
mom's moody. I
think
gotta
we're
go
done.
next. Nos va a pegar. Mom, you wanna come by and say hi, mom?
Comienza mi querida.
Okay, our biggest hater just got here.
Yeah. How can we stay positive when our mom's always talking down to
so
us?
sad.
That's her in the back. And
Yeah.
she likes to be rude to us.
Yeah.
But hey, that's how we grew up. So.
No, isn't it sad, like, when people actually see us? Is it true? Thank you. Bye. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Salud.
Where's mom? Oh, she's hiding in the background. ¿De dónde estás? Si quieres saber, mom.
A mí no me gusta nadie.
Híjole.
A mí no me gusta nadie, a mí me defiendo mi
Pues te están preguntando, mom. ¿No te
¿Quién te
están-
pregunta? A mí no me
Los
gusta.
viewers, mom.
Tell her I said, hey, mom.
Dicen que, hey, mom.
I don't know.
Dicen que, hey, mom.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so
Thank you
much.
guys so much. Have a great night.
Thank you for those roses. Thank you for that
Ahora sí,
heart.
Oh, thank
What
you
is
so
she
much for
cooking? No, it's not cooking.
No, she's emptying the. I don't know what she's doing. My mom likes
She likes to have something to do.
Yeah, you know.
She really doesn't
She's
have
getting old,
to.
she's
You know, like
getting
when people are retired, they don't know what to do with
No, or
themselves.
you know, like when you're working a workplace and it's that worker that like just whose rehab did this knock? What?
I don't know which one that is. I have
We'll
to see.
look at it. Yeah, you know, like when you work with that coworker that just like they just everything you do bothers them. That's kind of what my mom does. I love her though. What can you do? You only get one mom.
Yeah.
One mom make
Oye,
the
me
best of it.
quieren tanto que me dicen que
So if you don't have the greatest relationship with
Oh, yeah.
your
Make the best
parent,
of it.
make the best of it when they're still here.
Unfortunately, our dad was
Son
the one that
feitas.
had her
Hijas
back.
fake.
Tell him, mom. Tell him.
Tell them. Talking all that shit, mom. All right.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, thank you so much.
I said, love you, mom. Pues, I'm hungry. Te ponen, I'm hungry. Love you, mom. Mom, and look at the pusieron, mom. Oh no, I'm gonna get hit with the fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna get slapped right now. It's too quiet.
Oh, my mom still beats. Don't think she did
pulled
it.
her hair.
Yeah, Mexican style, right? It still did the chancla.
You're not expecting. You're still here, Ernie?
Ay, ay, ay. You're mean.
No, I don't mean it bad. I'm saying, oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
wow.
it's funny, but
I know.
yeah. So that's the deal with that. You gotta make the best of it.
It's really disappointing.
Mom, a gangster. Oh, my mom's biggest gangster. You missed the
AU?
last story.
Yeah.
She
Is
got
this
fired
AU?
for calling someone a
Is
hoto.
this AU?
And
¿Te están preguntando?
told you. Face beautiful and beautiful. Oh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Stop.
So, yeah, what else?
All right. I know you have a mom's gangster. She's a gangster.
No, then we were telling her last time she was hanging out with some fucking other people.
Yeah, yeah. My mom, she likes to make friends. That's another thing. She makes friends with. We're not doing that right now. And she ended up making friends with some people who, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel too right. What do you do about that when your parents are old and you become their like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you're a kid, right? You're a teenager, and your parents are worried about you, right? And they're like on your ass, and then it shifts. And your parents are now the ones that you have to watch.
Yeah.
That's like what happens.
Like early signs of dementia.
Like, well, no, I don't even know about that, but our
You
mom,
know what
like,
I mean.
Our mom's very
You
friendly.
girls keep doing your thing.
Oh,
Keep
thank
doing
you
it.
so
No,
much.
thank you so much.
Right, thank you so much. So yeah, so our mom, like, she's very friendly, which is very scary sometimes because again, she doesn't live with us. She lives with my other sister. But she made these friends. She's been friends with them for what, like maybe 4 years
Yeah.
now, and I don't know what it is about these people. I just,
Facts, that's life.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about these people. Though. I don't like them. It's something about it rubs me the wrong way. Like, I don't know what it is. And so she gets really upset. And so this last time they had a party and, oh, your mom's beautiful, they
Oh,
said,
thank
Mom.
you.
Thank you.
Me eres poniendo, Evelyn. Ando
And
toda
so,
greñuda
tell
y
the story,
y ando
Emily,
con
'cause I- I-
pestañas
what's
y
What's the
nada.
story? What
About
part?
the people, remember how they, like, hid her tablet?
Oh yeah, I was like, I guess she was out there getting together. We were messaging her and calling her on FaceTime because we were gonna go pick her up to come stay with us, and my mom likes to drink sometimes, you know, have a good time. Anyways, so I noticed it said she was online, you know, on the FaceTime. Stick to your gut, Lisa. And we were FaceTiming her, calling, and she was online, and then it kept going, hanging up, and then I'm like, nah, somebody has her shit. So those
So the
people,
next day when we
so we
went
went to
to-
go pick
yeah.
her up. Yeah, she told us that those fucking people.
No, the lady
the
ended
lady
up
that
telling
she
us.
like told us that she hid.
Like,
my
that they were
mom's tablet.
joking, they were playing a prank.
My mom's 71 years old. These
Yeah.
fucking people are
They're
like
like in their 50s.
50s, and they got fucking daughters and sons, and the son-in-laws, and they're like
They're
fucking
like gang related.
some shit like that.
Drop out, baby.
Dropouts, most likely.
Hiding out.
Hiding out over there. And so the lady did tell us, like, oh yeah, I hid your mom's tablet. It was just a
It was a
joke.
prank.
And then I'm like, all right. Hee hee ha ha. Because what can we do? She's an adult,
Right.
and she trusts people, and
Se viene
we
tiras.
can't hold her against her will and shit. So
Aw.
what can you do? Like, my mom thinks people are just being nice.
De very
No.
nosy el tipo.
We are
Igual es
nosy,
bien
Mom, we are.
everybody's business.
Yes, Mom, we do. Yes, we
Anyways, those people came out. We went and
Los
picked her up, and
que
like, they all came out. They all came out like in a big group, like the guys. And I took it like
Yeah,
they're
they're
trying to
kinda
intimidate
like,
us.
yeah, I think
And
so.
I'm like, what the fuck, man, whatever. So I looked at them. They came out, and then
So she looked it up on Facebook and
Lo que
I
yo
looked
dije
them up
que
on
vinieran a ver.
Facebook, and
not very good things about him.
No.
One of the guys like having some drug
Is that what-
issues and
This is
I don't know. It just I don't I watch a lot of crime stuff and again my mom's very naive because she's a good person. She's not that's not in her character. I guess maybe we're just what would you call that? Like we're numb or what would you call that? Like
what?
we're more vigilant. Oh, how cute! She's 93. Oh my gosh!
Oh, the
She still talks about the
How
gun.
cute.
That's cute. Oh, well, you take care of your grandma. That's
Yeah.
so cute. Oh, so yeah, so that's the issue with that. I mean, what do you do? What do
And
you
how she
do
lives
with
with our other sibling.
And that one's too busy. Like she's an adult, yeah, but they don't remember. They don't realize that like yeah, she might be an adult, but adults after a while they start to like slow down. You know.
Yeah.
So what do you do for that?
Yeah, well, she
Like,
take care of it.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But my
It's
mom
very
prefers
scary.
to,
It's very scary to.
be with them and
I don't know. I kind of get the vibes like they might be like, I don't know. They think my mom has money or something.
Ay, estúpido, ganas
broke as
tienes.
fuck.
Ganas tienes, ellas me dan a mí, para que
All
veas.
right, mom. Quiero ver.
Ellas me dan. You have to know these people because these
Yes,
people
how-
fake. They just talk to people and nobody like her.
Turn, turn.
She
Tell
said
them.
shit for everybody.
Oh no, you are the mother and daughter. No, she's my sister, but my mom is the other one over there.
She's not real.
Tell him, mom. Tell him. So yeah, she's my sister. This is my sister Emily, and I'm Evelyn, and that's my mom. But yeah. So I don't know. Just
yeah, so I think I'm done ranting.
I think so. Thank you guys so much.
I
For,
feel so much better. I like it. What time is it?
yeah,
Oh,
that's
that was the best.
That's your mother too. That's funny. Mom is cool. They say.
Ah,
They say
thank you,
muchacho que
Preston.
mom is cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, porque no las conoce.
Ah, dile, pues dile.
No, a ti
Que
tú
tú
eres
eres
tú.
Ah, pero sí, pero ustedes no las conocen.
Mother, eso que
Eso
tiene que ver
sí.
contigo.
So she's mad because when we were at the people's houses and you were joking around with them, because they're like, your mom's so nice. They're like, yeah, we don't know my mom. My mom's fake.
Evelyn is like
so
that.
that's why
Evelyn is like that.
Tell 'em,
Evelyn likes
tell 'em.
like shit for people.
Tell mom.
I'm
tell
coming
Him.
home, Mom.
Tiene de private
Dile, mom.
family teens.
Tell him, mom.
Tell her why you're was telling everybody.
Tell him, mom. About your porno collection.
Yeah, but that's not your business, Evelyn.
Okay, mom.
Right.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Con eso te quieres ser famosa, pero no.
¿con qué, mom? ¿Con qué?
Con
Diles, mom.
pendejadas que haces.
Diles, ¿cuáles pendejadas, mom?
Todas las que haces.
So yeah, it's sad. Yeah,
Mom, we don't
toxic.
even get fucking views on our
Yeah,
pendejadas.
toxic vibe.
Nobody likes us.
Yeah, mom, you know that. Nobody likes us, mom. Tell him. Tell him why, mom. Tell him why. So yeah, so my mom's roasting us right now.
That's why the family don't like her. Nobody
Fuck the
likes her.
family. And I did say fuck the family a long time ago. I cut those people off a long time ago. Extended relatives, immediate relatives.
Again, you know, you gotta learn
Like-
when to fold, right? And sometimes a lot of people, if they're not your people, then it's you have to walk away.
Like yeah, cut off
Y'all crazy.
that one. What the fuck? Like we cut off that one family member, immediate family member that wanted to unalive her. So that person, we cut them off. Her and I, we cut that person off 3 years ago. No,
Yeah, but they go and they make fake profiles.
Yeah, and they stalk us
They
and
comment, funky stuff.
whatever. What can you do? This is a blood family, so I feel like blood ain't fucking doesn't mean shit. Family means whatever.
Yeah.
Blood doesn't mean family to me. Right?
Oh, dice la muchacha que aquí están por ti, mom. Están aquí para apoyarte.
Ajá, ya.
Es lo que está diciendo, mom.
Such kind words, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, stick to your
Yeah.
guns.
Dile lo que
But what can I
haces.
do? I can't force her. So that's the thing. So she's here now. We're trying to
You
keep
have
her
to tell
here.
people why you como actúas. No,
How do
They
I-
know how we
They
are.
know, mom.
You don't
They see our
act like
videos.
Real.
Like I'm what, mom?
You fake everything.
I'm fake? Okay.
Oh yeah, oh nice. Oh yeah, mom. Yeah, so good. We fake, we nice here.
Diles, mom, voltea.
Back and back.
La familia, lol.
Tell him, mom. Tell him.
No, she's hiding. Quit hiding, shit
My
talker.
mom's like everyone else the fake profile.
Talking all shit and they're like,
Yeah. Tell him, mom. Ay, ay, ay.
Don't drink. This.
Diles, mom. Diles.
Kevin, in real life, you're not like that.
How am I, mom? Tell him, mom. Tell him.
ven pa' acá, pinche coward.
You're mean
I know, we're
talking
just
to your mom
joking.
like that, no.
Just joking. No, I love my mom.
Yeah. No, but leave Mama alone. I know.
Yeah.
We just have to give her a hard time though.
No, hard time le das a everybody.
Oh, I give everybody a hard time. Pues
Everyone has
diles.
the chicky hard time to everybody.
Tell them, Mom.
The
Tell
whole
them.
family don't like it because she's like that. Dile, people, jóvenes.
Diles, Mom.
No, tú diles.
Te están grabando. Diles.
Cartas muy nice, que ay, que la fregada. Ay,
Just tell you leave Mama alone.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you so
Oh,
much.
yeah,
It's
thank you
been
so
a
much.
joy. It was nice talking to you too,
I know,
Sherry.
thank you,
you
likewise.
so much.
tengo que practicar lo que les voy a
Being
decir.
right is a very hard thing to do.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's just what can we do? So yeah, so she's here for now, and I don't want her to go back to those people. They keep calling. I feel like they're
Mom
crazy.
has
No, you
OCD.
think
Like,
you're my father or my mother. You're not my mother.
I know I'm not your mother.
You,
babe.
you want to be in my life.
I think it's like
But I
early
have to be
stages
in your
of
life, Mom. I
dementia.
have to take care of you.
Oh, yeah, oh, yes, good care. Yeah, she was telling me that she wanna, I died, que I died.
When,
And she
Mom?
wanna see me and she keep me from the house all the time.
When?
All the time, even no, tú el que no sabes. And that's what you have to do, real life. I real.
She's real.
I mean, I not fight nothing. Y ando hablando de la gente.
There you are. We talked-
Yeah, Mom. But then when you do talk shit and then they confront you, Mom, you tell them que no lo hiciste. So yeah.
Irony, they said peace and respects to you and your family.
House clean all day. Hey, house clean all day is
Peace.
great.
Oh, thank you so much,
Oh, yeah,
Irony.
thank you. Sorry, yeah. Get to know our dysfunctional family.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean,
Yeah, and if you'd like to see that show, that we should have a show.
Sí. Oh,
Mom
hociconas
and
ya
me.
saben, Mom. Ya saben. Yeah. My mom calls us hociconas. If you don't know what that is, that means, what would that be? Like
Mouthy?
shit talker? Mouthy, yeah. But,
But not mouthy where people just
not
run
just,
their
yeah,
mouths
yeah,
for
no,
no
not like
reason,
that, no.
and then they don't back it up. Okay, she's I think she's having an
She's
episode.
gonna smack me, so I want to
I
go.
gotta go. I'm gonna get something thrown at myself.
Yeah,
and,
I'm gonna get like the broom thrown at me or
I'm
something.
leaving.
Alright, guys. Dice la muchacha que qué buena limpias. Ella también limpia todo el día así, Mom. Oh,
Yes,
no.
son bien lazy, estas
Sí, sí,
niñas.
soy ella.
That's why I came to clean the house.
Thank you
Oh,
so
thank
much,
you, Mom.
Mom.
We really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Well, thank you so much. We had a great time here. Thank you for your comments. Thank
yeah,
you.
one more likes every day.
We don't get likes.
We
Mom.
don't get
Nobody
likes,
likes her
Mom.
shit. Yeah. Okay.
More faintings.
Uh-huh. All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate everyone's time.
Yes, thank you.
Tomorrow I'm gonna give you a good show. And
Oh, she's gonna give us a good show tomorrow.
She's gonna come
so-
out on our TikTok live tomorrow.
Yes, she has a
She's
TikTok.
no,
too.
no, les voy a poner así
She's
todo
a little
como tengo que practicar lo que voy a decir.
Okay, sounds
I
good.
think she's a
Mom.
little more shy here on YouTube, but
No,
I
she's
think
shy because she doesn't have her makeup on.
Yeah.
That's why.
No, pero así como
She
tú
does-
hiciste
she's
tu
in-
chingadera, ¿sabes?
she likes to dance.
Yeah,
So.
she has TikTok. If you want to follow her TikTok.
Yeah, her TikTok is Emma Falcon 456 on TikTok.
Yo soy madres.
Yes, she likes to dance. She loves rock and roll.
Yeah.
She loves
You
rock
guys
and
should
roll.
do a
She
show
loves
with Preston.
bingo. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know, Preston. What do you want to talk about? We could. That'd be cool. Do like North
North
meets
meets-
East Los. Hey, that's pretty good. Do you guys have different like slangs or different foods or you know what I mean? Like, because everyone always says that Southern California Mexican food is better than Northern California.
Yeah, but you'd have to like let us know ahead of time, Cressy, like if what you wouldn't want us to talk about
Yeah.
or say, and
Yeah.
we'd respect that because it's your channel.
Yes,
And
yes.
I know the way we talk on our own channel and our stuff.
Thank you, Cressy.
I know some people don't like that, so that's why we like to talk to people ahead of time if they like.
Hey, yeah. What would you
um,
like to?
like-
What's off limits?
Like, what are your rules for your
yes.
channel? Because I know
Yes.
sometimes it's a big surprise for people, and like, what the fuck? I didn't want you bitches like being
Talking about-
yourselves.
yeah.
So that's why. That's why we haven't really done the. Nobody's really joined us on
what's his
StreamYard,
name
but.
did though, and then he never posted. I don't know what happened.
Oh, like Chola Trucker? Yeah, he interviewed us like 2 years ago
Yeah.
on here, and it was a good conversation. He asked us about how we grew up. We asked him
Yeah.
questions. We talked about us. We talked about the gunner guy, about like the interaction, and then we talked about the fight that they had done, and stuff like that. But then he never aired it, and I don't know why. I mean,
What do you think, as a woman, about the Will and Jada situation? Honestly,
well,
I think
Jada's brother's a shit talker. He was talking
well,
shit
she's asking
to us.
about Jada and Will.
Okay.
I like Will. However, you know, I'm gonna go a little sideways. I think she's a demon, and I think she tranced him. That's just honestly, I really think that, and that's why he's so entranced with her, and that's why she has all these affairs, and he's
Yeah.
okay with it. And I don't
And
think she has a
what's
soul.
up with that? She's like so not
she's
over
so-
Tupac.
Yeah, I don't think Tupac
That's-
really. You know, it's so sad when these people
Yeah.
are dead because you can go make up whatever you want.
Again, like
So,
we said,
although it
not
doesn't
always
matter
about
the
the truth,
it's
it's
what,
what-
you can get people to
Yes.
believe. So maybe they had a thing and he wasn't into her, and Oh, thank you so much.
Irony, you're still here.
And I shut up. And
This is a fight. I know.
I think that's what happened. I really think so. So Jada Smith, like, she's just kind of gross. Like, I was really grossed out on her red table.
When she was talking
She was
about.
talking about like her grandma or somebody was telling her to like touch herself. I don't know. It was very.
I don't know how
It was very like grooming. I don't know. It was just
and then she has it. She got her genitalia like tightened, and she's like,
Yeah,
I want to
like
feel
a
like a
little
young.
girl.
I don't know. I like it, weirdo.
Um,
You know, I really dig you, ladies. Oh, thank you so much,
thank you so
Preston.
much. But how she had nothing to do
Preston
with
and you
the-
would be good for both channels.
Oh, nice.
But how you said you had nothing to do with awards. Oh, with the what? With the award situation?
Oh no. Hey, it's okay. I know Suzanne Summers.
I know.
Thigh Master, man. Emily had a Thigh Master.
Yeah.
Tell them about Thigh Master. Emily.
I was like 15, and that's when the Thigh Master came out way before that.
Okay.
But I had gotten it like at a garage sale when I was 15, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that, and it helped. It helped. It really tightened my inner thighs, and I did it for 30 minutes every day, and I loved it. Thank you, Suzanne.
Yeah, I loved her on my favorite show, Step by Step. Did you
Oh,
ever
yes,
watch that?
Harold, right?
Yeah, it was so cute. You know, she's a hairstylist. She had the salon,
Yeah.
and the contractor. It's a perfect match. You know, it's sad because you grew up watching these shows. Like, I wanted to marry a contractor. It didn't work out that
I
way.
know.
But it was so cute.
Good
And the blended
shows.
family. That's so cute. And then, you know, the cute, weird
Cody, he was
nephew.
hella fun.
Yeah.
Woo!
She said she didn't even know why he said, "Don't talk about my wife."
Yeah.
Again, I think, that's just going deep because I'm a little weird with that. But I just think, like, you know, Hollywood and all that stuff, like.
Will too, for whatever
Yeah,
reason,
maybe
he's putting up
secretly
with it.
gay. Who knows? Something. There's
Um,
always something, you know. He's got some weird fetish too, I'm sure. You know, weird people stay together for weird reasons.
Yeah.
But Chris, he's a comedian. I don't think he should have done that to Chris. I like Chris Rock.
Yeah, I really like Chris Rock.
I'm glad that they weren't.
You see Caleb Pinkin is back online. I don't know.
Just that one day when he was like, "Give her her money back."
I don't know. It was being a vieja.
But
again, yeah.
I did see him on somewhere. Where did I see him? On one of those channels
Was he-
recently. Somebody's. It was like really briefly. He wasn't on there, but he was like
You think it was for social media? The slap?
the slap. Nah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, what would it do? Because I don't think it
Yeah.
made his career any
He
better.
was on another show, that Food and Felons. Oh, I don't really know that show. I've never seen
What
it.
do they do with that?
What's
show?
a Food and Felons?
Is he a felon? He eats food or something? I did see something briefly. I don't remember what it was, but the Jada Smith thing. Yeah, I don't know. She wrote a book and like, yeah, it's just sad. Like, it's just so gross. But you know, it's very sad because there's a lot of marriages like that.
Yeah.
I learned the hard way, getting to know people and what people
Dubs
are
and
really.
Gunner show. I don't watch those.
Dubs, the
fuckers.
guy that blocked
Dubs
us.
fucking
The
blocked us
fucking
on
guy that blocked
TikTok.
us.
He did a TikTok. Because he's fucking half white, right?
Yeah,
Nothing's wrong, but you know these guys when he got exposed for not being Chicano.
Just being Europeans out now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
But Dubs, what was he doing? He did a TikTok where he was it was
He
like
did-
a
it was like, you know, so on TikTok, right? They have these little filters, and the filter he did was like 3 reasons why you should date me, and it pops up 3 little reasons. One was like he gives good hugs. I can't remember what the other 2 were. So,
Hey, and he's not
then
a bad-looking
he
guy.
put what other one? So I just was being funny because I remember when American Cholo had called him out that he was half white, and he was trying to like justify it or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like if you're half white, you shouldn't call yourself a Chicano. That's just the way I feel about it. You don't have to agree with it. And so anyways, and I respect you. It doesn't mean you're less of a person. Nothing like that. Anyways, and so I just left a comment like, oh, being half white and being able to use your white card when necessary. And so he blocked us. And that was mean. I shouldn't have done that. I do apologize, you know. But,
again directly. We
yeah,
fucking.
yeah. And, I mean,
He blocked us,
yeah,
like,
he
whatever.
blocked us.
Not
Okay,
pinche
that's
white
fine.
people.
Yeah.
Just the white in him that blocked
But
us.
it's okay, and there's nothing against white people. I love white
No,
people,
no.
I really do. But the word is not ready.
The world is not ready.
For you, Crescent?
Because the guy told him he should join TikTok.
Oh, he should. Come on, Crescent.
Yeah, you should join
What do you got
TikTok.
to worry about?
Yeah, you have-
Crazy exes or?
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, so that's the deal with that. Yeah, I mean it's kind of the thing to do, you know. Because Instagram's harder to get people, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ¿eso garbage?
That's the deal with that.
¿Esto?
Timo DeVille, say something I
Toma,
know
guarda
you're
todo esto.
watching.
Bueno, todo tuyo. Everything. This is nice and
That's
coffee.
funny. Who is Timo? Where's Timo from? We don't really know
He
much about it. I just know he's
Is
in
he in
No, pues, a que no lo
Oklahoma
dejes
City?
aquí.
I think he said something
No,
like
leave it
that last time. Not
And does he drive
¿Esto?
a Is that why he's the
Sorry,
deal?
wife.
Or is
Esto-
it because he's the deal?
How do you all know
Llévate
each
todo
other?
esto.
Yeah, how do
Do
you
you
guys
guys
do
do
it?
time
Do you
together?
guys
or-
ever hang out together? Or you guys know each other from the social media?
Some gringos que son. I'm just very curious. I'm just curious. It's just conversation. It's nothing else. Calm down.
Used to that
I know some people are like, oh, mama. I said, them locas would still want some.
I'm sure they would.
Yeah.
Hey, if they're calling you, I'm sure they would. But are
They're digging the Bible.
Are you willing to
Ah.
deliver is the thing. Again, we always talk about this
What?
because there are topics that we talk about on
One
TikTok.
more?
I really do feel like if in a relationship, right? If you know these women that get crazy about like cheating and all
You
that.
met Chris
Oh,
Pierce.
cool. And so are you from down south too, Irony? Do you live down south as well?
Deja los aretes allí.
As far as like relationships, again, if a man's gonna cheat, I really feel it's up to the man. It's his ultimate decision. If he's willing to break that bond or whatever that relationship is.
On YouTube, he has become a good friend. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's so nice. So you guys have been on YouTube for a while then. Okay, we're getting used to all this stuff. So, Iron Fist, what do you do? Do you cook as well? Are you a mechanic or what's your specialty? I never asked you. So I know Preston does the food and he does the car talk and.
Mhm. Oh, yeah, he never told us what tattoo he got.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get to see it.
You guys need to use your community posts. Do you guys use your community posts?
Chris said, Timo is a pain in the...
Oh. I do marketing. Oh, marketing! Hey, you know how to do those cool thumbnails, like the vectors and all that
How can we
stuff?
contact you, Irony? Like if we were interested in one of those things that you just said.
The vector, the thumbnails,
Yeah.
like the cool thumbnails, like the cartoon looking stuff, or are you good at promoting like the social medias, or what's your? You said you do marketing, like you do marketing for business, or what type of marketing?
How's that? Yeah.
We're always interested. We're always trying to connect, with different outlets and stuff like that.
Well, on Instagram, DMing and all that. But I'm cool with him, they said, Crested.
cool.
And then Irony said, I dropped my email in your comments. Where are you guys from? We're from Livermore, California. Northern California.
Close to Oakland,
Yeah.
close to San Francisco.
I always say, like, yeah, close to those.
We live actually right by like the National Lab. So if you know the Livermore National Lab, the movie, the astronaut movie that just came out, what's it called, A Million Miles Away?
Yes.
That's the city that Livermore they keep talking about. That's where we live. We live there, and we actually met Jose Hernandez, the
Or
astronaut.
DM, yes, Irony.
Okay.
Yeah, graphic, etc. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you work with anyone, or do you just have certain people you want to work with?
Yes
always
and
ask
no.
'cause- yeah,
I know some people don't like to just
do business with
yeah.
anyone.
And again, people think we're like, what was that? Like suspicious, like, we. It's like if we wanted something like for you to he's like a lot of small biz.
Oh, okay, nice.
So like if I sent you like a picture of myself, what would that be called?
I don't know, like that cartoon stuff. That's popular.
I have like I take certain pictures, not necessarily in the nude, but yeah, somewhere like that. And if I send you one like that, how would you be able to like kind of make it like
animated
for like a logo of mine to like promote
kind of like
what
her
I do?
profile picture on the YouTube page, similar to that. Do you do that kind of stuff?
Salons to barbershops to bars. That's what he does.
Oh, nice. So do you do the magnets and all that stuff, the banners? I like all that stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to get a
We can
carpet.
touch up or like animation.
Oh, okay, cool. The animation, that's like when you put it on the social media, right? And it like the video type stuff, I think.
I think so. I'm not
That's
very
pretty cool.
tech savvy.
Do you have an Instagram, Irony? Does he have an
What?
Instagram?
Do you have an Instagram, Irene? We say, yeah, banners to biz cards to
Oh,
thumbnails
cool.
to flyers.
Oh, nice. Very nice. What do you charge for a banner? I'm looking for a banner. So you can pop. Oh no, I'm looking for the pop-up. the
Hasta que
tent.
tengo que cantar la
For
cara. Yo que
the
cantar las
tent.
tortillas. Yo que cantar todo.
¿Quieres que te lo haga?
You said phone, Evelyn. Oh no, she hasn't gotten a phone yet,
No,
Crusted.
not
We haven't
yet.
raised the money yet. Again, like due to our job, we get paid
Every month.
every month. So we're still trying that out. Like
Yeah, we're still.
yeah.
A lot of adjusting. It really sucks.
I send you guys an email, like keep it separate. I like to keep it separate.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
LOL, your sis is me all the way. LOL, I'd be lost.
Oh. Banners like a vinyl backdrop under. Oh, cool.
Mm. Nice.
Sounds good. All right, then we better call it a night.
¿Quieres una galleta, Momo?
All right, I gotta go make my mama some
Momo.
tacos.
No, ya
Well,
no
we
quiero.
really appreciate everyone's
Yeah,
time.
thank you
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Irony, for hanging out with
Yeah,
us.
thank
Momo.
you.
Passing the day and being patient with us and
Thank you,
all that
Chris,
good
and
stuff. Thank all of you guys.
everyone.
For spending the time with us. And again,
Ay,
if you want to
Blonde hair and blue hair smash on Reddit. I don't know what that
Oh,
means.
because we're blonde.
Yes, cool live. Oh, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thanks. So you guys want to check out the TikTok, go ahead, 925 Rucas. I don't know how much longer it'll be on there. But
Yeah,
it's
because
there
we
for
always
now.
like get banned and stuff,
Yeah,
so
so.
that's why I kind of bring some of those videos to my YouTube, just to keep them there. But I don't really always do that. What exactly y'all do?
Well, I do translating, I do para, we do security, we do hair. We do a lot of different things. You know, we're kind of like a jack of all trades. However,
Yeah.
we're doing more entrepreneur stuff. We don't really, I can't really do the hourly stuff anymore. You know, once you get into a habit of working for yourself, it's really hard to go somewhere and get paid hourly and, you know, wait on people and.
Punch in,
Yeah.
take your breaks, and people tell
Oh,
me.
the Eagles logo tattoo. That's
nice.
pretty cool. Oh, nice. You sell in a barbershop? That's cool. Do you do hair? Or you just had the barbershop? That's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Nice. So I'm glad you mentioned that, Irony, because I'm actually looking.
Irony's 44, been self-employed since 20.
Oh, nice. I'm actually looking to link up with someone who may know how to do those, you know, like those vans that they're modifying into like a mobile salon. That's what I really want to look into. That's on my bucket list. Would you change the color of your hair if you pick a color? If I pick a color? Possibly. I'm getting kind of bored with this.
Well, if you'd
color.
like to cash at me, I'll change it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Tell them, Emily.
I need 5,000. Right now.
5,000.
Okay, fine. 2,500. You can't do that. 1,500.
Okay, if you can't do that, just send $20.
Yeah, $20. Not. Oh yeah, I have worked with a few people that do that.
Oh, nice. And yeah, you should let me know because I'm looking into that. I don't know. I have to think of stuff, but I think that's the only way to do it because out here where we live, it's really hard to get into the salons. We have backstory with that too. Again, we're kind of blackballed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too long of a story, but
Yeah.
we can get into that. And so,
Worked with a lot of dropouts' wives, and then
Yeah.
they told on us, and
and now we're blackballed. You know, we got deemed in the hair world regionally. So.
you need to be a comedian. Why?
Wait, her or me? She's always
They
been
do
good.
mobile cuts and mobile repair on clippers, etc.
Wait, who does that? What do you think?
Plus, if someone wanted me to dye my beard pink and I wear it for a week for 500, that's nice.
Hey, that's cool. Did you do it? That's fun. They used to,
Hey, it would look like cotton candy.
yeah, they used to sell this stuff. We used to be able to get it at the salons, and it was for like no, don't get offended, okay? But it was for pubic hair, and it was like they had blue, they had pink, they had red, and you could use it on your beards, and it was pretty cool. It's pretty popular, but I don't know if they still make it. You can probably
That's what
find
do
out.
for Halloween.
What did he say?
Like to do it for Halloween.
Yeah, that would be.
Nope.
Hey, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month too. So, pink, that'd be cool because you got a nice long beard. I'm sure the color would take nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Angela. Hey there. Getting ready to go to bed, but why don't you stop and stop in and say hi?
Oh,
and hit
thank
that
you,
like
Angela.
button. Thank you so much,
Thank
Angela.
you so much.
Momo.
Sharif, if you think about how you talk and how you do more on live, it's funny. How you move.
I don't know. Okay. Thank you.
Do you want to fund my career or something?
What?
Can you please cash app me if
Who are you telling that to?
I should be a comedian?
Oh, comedian. Yeah, you should go do stand up somewhere. I think Emily. Yeah, Emily would be a good comedian because she's funny.
I'm
She does
not-
good impressions.
I'm not even
and-
trying to be funny.
But
It
you
pisses
are-
me off when people tell me that because I think they're making fun of me.
But you are funny. You're good at doing like impressions.
I'm not trying to do impressions.
But you are good at doing impressions.
I'm not. I agree. You two would make a good show. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I
Um,
don't know.
Yeah, what the fuck? Where's all our supporters that would like to fund us and get this going?
I
Just-
like these suggestions, but
I mean, it's nice.
they're nice suggestions.
But like we're
trust me, you will get the money. Oh, you're sweet. Well, then we'll have to put it out there. But I don't have any jokes.
color don't stick when I dyed it with purple ones.
Oh. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's funny. He is funny. Is he getting divorced though now? What's the deal with him? Remember with Aniko or what's his name? They got like hello babies, and then I think he cheated on her. Didn't
Did he?
When she was pregnant or something like that. That's terrible. Is that why do you guys do that, guys? If you don't mind us asking, I see that a lot. Like when someone's pregnant, like the guy always wants to like mess around, or is it because the guys think that they're gonna like hit the baby? Or I always wonder that. You know, like a lot of these crazy horror stories that these murders where they murder like the pregnant wives and stuff, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible. Did you guys see?
You see Chris Rock got stuck at
No, I
No,
didn't
we
see
didn't
that.
see
I know
that.
there was like a fire or something, right? And people were all crazy and stuck there. Did you guys see? I don't know how much you guys were into like crime shows and stuff, but Natalie Holloway, did you see that?
No,
I
I
can't believe it's been 20 years since she
Oh,
went
yeah.
missing.
Yeah.
And Luth Vandersloot or whatever,
Yeah.
I guess he's going to trial again because they're trying to make a plea deal with him where he's supposed to tell him where the body is.
Oh my
Where the
gosh.
body is and where the remains are, and I don't know if he's going to tell him what happened. But for the last like 10 years, even though he's been in prison in Peru, he's been extorting, what's her name? Natalie's mom.
That's terrible.
But he tells the truth and makes millions. Oh,
Kevin
okay.
Hart?
Hey, that's funny. Do you keep your stream up? I'd like to come back and listen to replay. Yes, we do keep
Yeah.
it up. It's a lot
It's
of
a very
bullshit,
long one,
and it's a
Angela.
lot of ranting because
Yeah.
it's Moody Monday. So, disclaimer now, it might not be for the faint of heart.
Yeah, that MF killed her, he says.
You think
Yeah.
so? But see, I thought there was other guys involved, and so it's just so sad. So young.
Were you guys around for Peterson? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I was pregnant.
I was
at the
16
time.
when that happened.
And I was pregnant. I was pregnant. I was like
the Lacey Peterson. She was actually one of my cousin's
school teachers.
school teacher when that happened. So she was all traumatized.
You know, but
it was
honestly,
terrible.
okay, and this is what this is where I'm going to get a lot of flack probably. I don't know. I mean, I think there could be a potential that he's innocent,
Yes,
guys.
because I thought
They really
think he
messed
got
up.
caught killing some other girl. Yeah, she's talking about
But she's
Vandersloot.
talking about Anderson.
Yeah.
But Scott Peterson, the Modesto case that happened here.
Iron
pregnant
used to live in
wife.
Modesto.
Oh, nice. The case, they really, the prosecutor said they didn't have any physical evidence, even DNA. So
I still live in
he's-
Modesto, they say.
Oh, nice. What part of Modesto? Modesto's so big, man. It's hard to keep up. We actually have some family in Modesto too. Where do they live by? I don't remember. though.
What is that?
By the Carpenter Road? No.
So.
Somewhere over there by what is over there? 99-cent store? Something. There's a really cute park there, and there's like a canal and shit. But anyways, Scott Peterson, he's supposed to have a trial again. I don't know. I don't think.
By the golf course, they say irony.
Oh,
I listen while doing stuff. They say La Angela.
Oh, nice. Oh, Angela, that's a lot of bullshit, though.
Yeah, I know it did.
We're ranty today. Yeah. So, but thank you for listening.
I think he had help. Lisa Sharif.
Are you talking about Scott Peterson or are you talking about Luke Sleuth?
Irony says, I'm not familiar. It's been so long.
Oh, it was awful. So she went missing on Christmas Eve. Supposedly days prior, somebody had broken into their house. She had told the husband about some intruders. Neighbors had also seen some prowlers.
But I heard Scott might be innocent. That's what Irony says. Yeah.
I think he's gonna have a new trial. Is what they were saying. But anyways, they ended up finding out that he was having an affair with some massage therapist in Fresno. And while she was missing and they were doing this whole vigil, he was calling Amber Fry, which is the lover.
I don't think that woman was a hero. I
don't
think she
so
knew
either.
he was married and she fucked around.
And I think so.
Angela said, I've been listening to a trial that started 3 weeks ago, Take Care of Maya. It's about a case that started several years back.
Oh, I'll have to look it up. And so anyway, so he was, I think it was New Year's or something when he called Amber Fry, which was the lover, and he was pretending to be in Paris because of all the noise that they were hearing, and they were actually doing a candlelight vigil for his wife. That was
I agree. She wasn't no hero. Actually, fucking hell.
Yeah, I don't think so. Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve.
And then I think she probably blew some of those lawyers or something. I mean,
I don't know. Again, the truth does not matter. It's whatever you can get people to believe.
I really believe Scott is guilty.
See, I don't know. I used to think so.
I think more people were involved, maybe. I definitely think that Amber Fry lady she was a struggling single parent. I understand people are like,
I don't know.
But I think she knew he was married, and
I think she did.
The hot blonde bombshell or whatever.
Right.
I think she was.
But again, what really frightens me about this whole situation, and I'm not victim shaming. Please don't get that. Don't get that.
Sharif, did you see all the way you talk and the way your face move are funny?
Oh, okay. But yeah, going back to that, it's just, I get very scared with women. Women are very scary because these men, a lot of times, they tell you straight up, I don't want no kids, I don't want a family, and
he
they
was
push it.
BTK killer by you guys. Yeah, Wait, what? Hey, was BT King?
No, that was
he
in,
was
like, Washington
yeah, where was
or,
it?
like,
That
Oregon.
motherfucker was gross.
Yeah, so gross.
Have you seen that his daughter she like writes books and she was on social media and she was not collabing but oh gosh, there was a thing going on TikTok last year where like she was speaking out and then the Happy Face Killer, his daughter, like they were doing like things where they didn't like people talking shit about their fathers or whatever. And then I don't know, people were like, you guys probably knew and all that shit. It was weird. They were like on social media, on TikTok as well, and they were like beefing with just the public, and they were it just kind of seemed like they were boasting about their fathers. Although they said, whatever. I just think it's a little weird. But anyways,
yeah. So I mean, it's very scary though. It's very
respect
sad.
to the families,
Yes,
the Sharif.
absolutely.
I watch all of that stuff nightly. LOL. They say Angela.
Oh, nice.
Irony says, yeah, I watch all those crime shows. Yeah. Yes, Amber. Yup. Lisa Angela. Irony says, like the clown guy, Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, there's so many creepy ones though. The one I was watching a couple nights ago was really sad though. There's this girl. Where was it? New York, I think. And she normally would go jogging with her dad. And that day, the dad didn't want to go. He didn't feel right about it.
Yes, it is crazy.
Yeah, and so she went jogging, and like an hour or so later, when she should have been back, the dad just knew that something wasn't right. And so
crazy world, yes.
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
a crazy world. It's like I don't know, like the poor little girl that got assaulted too
Right,
a few weeks ago. Like
he was bugged out. These Shariah.
Yeah, man, these people. It's a crazy world. It's so sad. Like. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys believe in the buddy system, or like I hate that? Like I don't think you should be able to close a loan like in businesses. I think there should be at least 3 people. 2 is cool, but 3 is like key. I think.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? Like for example, doing security and stuff. Sometimes they're solo
Angela
jobs.
says, I'll totally look up back at that case and see what's going on now with Scott. It sounds pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? These says Sharif.
What's up, Sharif?
Yeah, what's going on, Sharif?
Mm-hmm. Sharif testing your patience.
What?
Is he testing your patience? I feel like that show. What's that one show where like they say the it's like
When?
what's that movie? It's a funny movie. The guy's blind. Oh, Hear No Evil.
Yeah,
See
that's
no
a good
evil.
movie.
That's what it reminds me in the end when he's like pushing the button.
Yeah. Irony says, that's why I track my kid's phone.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree. But do you do the buddy system if necessary? Like if you can, like for example, like if your kids want to go to the mall or something, do you take them or do you?
It's crazy being a minority in my area. It's normal in my area.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I just saw something too about like the indigenous women of what state was that at?
Oh,
Somewhere. Was it Canada? Canada.
That's crazy. Everyone should do that. These Angela, like it's a buddy system.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe in it. This irony.
Yeah, I don't know. I know we're supposed to be, feel safe and trust your
It's
kids.
sad. Yes, it is. The Native American woman, this irony.
Oh yeah. I think it's in Canada where I was seeing that there's like this big old deal of like indigenous women and they go missing. And,
Lucky Loco did a show on it.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is he Yaqui? Do you know if he's Yaqui? I wonder because he's from Yaqui.
Canada, they said.
Yeah, Canada. It's crazy. It's all this stuff that goes on and I don't know, man. It's scary about the men. Like that one guy. Whatever happened with that? Angela, are you familiar with that case? The guy that went missing, I think it was like in Arizona or something, and they found his body parts. He was an African American kid. Do you remember that one? It wasn't too long ago. It was like maybe last year, the year before.
Yeah.
And like his heart was missing and like some weird stuff. You remember that one? And they never found out what happened. And somebody thought that maybe he came across like a body smuggler.
Something, huh?
Yeah. That's like that one story. Remember that story we heard about the guy that they wanted his organs?
Which one?
You remember that one?
I understood the buddy system totally. I think the new generation is not taught that. Yeah, I don't think so.
I think it should be taught more. I hate that. Like I don't know. So many things. So scary.
Well, thank you so much, everyone.
You guys, we're gonna head out now.
Yeah,
I'm
almost
spooked
12.
out.
I know.
I'm spooked out. I'm gonna go look at all these stories.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate everyone's
Thank you guys.
time.
Thanks
Thank
so
you for
much
your,
for your time. And
comments.
again, yes.
I don't hear anybody talking about the buddy system anymore, and I feel like it's very important. Dice.
Oh, yeah.
And dice pista otra vez. I already. Thank
Well,
you.
I don't think they call it the buddy system.
Who is that? Dice Sheriff. Oh yeah.
Who is who? I think they just call it take a friend now. They call it like take a friend.
Yeah.
They don't call it a buddy. They try to do that like let's just get schools. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. I want to see. We're finally leaving tonight. Have a good night. Don't drink and drive. Don't drive and drink. And my mom hates that saying.
Have a good
Sorry,
night.
Mom. Have a good night.
Thank you.